Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Monday, and guess what? We're coming at you live here on the Raiders Report. We got to get another Madden Simulation game done because we got 3 games before the Raiders' first preseason game up against the 49ers. And I want to get this Madden Simulation season done before the preseason happens, or at least the regular season. Also, what we're going to be doing here is, remember, if you send in a super chat, we'll put you right up here on screen, or you can use hashtag Raiders on top of that. Since the Raiders are off today, I wanted to be able to cover everything in terms of the most important things to know that have happened, new reports around the Las Vegas Raiders in the last 24 hours. And I also got some good news. Guess what? He's back better than ever. Everybody welcome in Jeremy Chuggs.
Let's go!
Welcome back, Jeremy Chuggs.
Good vibes only.
Good vibes
Good
only.
vibes
is right.
only.
It was nice having Seeps, Rolly, Trizzy, Trace here. They did pretty damn well holding down their own, taking down some boots, but it's good to have you back.
Hey, it's good to be back.
I'm glad. I was a little bit worried just looking at some of those pictures on the beach. I'm like, I don't know if he's ever going to come back. I had no idea.
Hey, there was a moment where I was like, do I come back? But then I decided. Raider Nation, it's too special to me. I had to come back.
I appreciate that. All right, give some shout-outs here to the peeps spamming Chuggs. I figured, hey, why don't you give some shout-outs? It's been a while.
Queen Sarah Otto, Juan Hernandez, Refined Zeus, Venom Sosa, Just Love Sosa, Christian, Zalesbo, Javier, Les, Aaron, Dan, Tano Raider, best Raiders tattoo out there, Tano Raider.
Currently.
Gerald, Jake, Corey, Ethan, Crazy Guy, 23, Trevor, Mike Wells, Bryson, Sean, and Jaden. Thank you.
It's good to have you back. Remember, if you haven't already, hit that like button or else Sarah Otto, she's going to come looking for you. All right, over the past few days, Jeremy, Jimmy Garoppolo has been struggling at training camp. There's been reports out there that he has thrown 7, 8, 9, 10 picks in the last 3 practices. So I got to ask, what is your confidence level in Jimmy Garoppolo? And I want you to scale it from 1 to 10. I asked this question last week, and this was coming off a very solid practice by the Raiders quarterback. But when you look at the recent ones, he hasn't looked very good. And that's coming from everybody out there that's at Raiders practice right now.
Maybe on the plus side, maybe he's just getting all of his interceptions out before the season. Like he's getting them all done with.
I mean, I used to always, think about it. Every single offseason, it would always be, Derek Carr looks like he's about to have a career year. Derek looks like the greatest quarterback ever. And I just think it's depending on sometimes how you spin certain things, what you work on. But I am a little bit concerned with the idea that Jimmy has been struggling.
Maybe he's trying to hustle the NFL, like everybody's like, oh, like Jimmy G sucks, like he's not doing well at all. Then he comes out the first couple weeks and he just lights it up.
Hey, we'll have to see. I will give my answer on this question coming up here in a little bit, but we got 400 people watching. CJ says 6.5. Mary Bauer is going to go with an 8. I got a -4 from Lexus. Kenneth Phelps, who was having a mental breakdown before the show started. He was just, Raiders are bad, Raiders are terrible, blah, blah, blah. Kenneth, it's going to be all right, man. I think the Raiders are going to do better this year than they did last season. I got Robert Jansen says 8. Rebel Montana 6.66.
Rebel Montana.
Crazy Guy 7. Tadashi 5. Jim Evans screaming Chuggy Bowl right now. Guess what? I got another question. I saw this one trending over the weekend because PFT put out an article that essentially said it's not out of the realm of possibility that the Raiders could rescind Josh Jacobs' franchise tag, ultimately making him a free agent. I will discuss that here on today's show. So should the Raiders rescind the franchise tag for Jacobs, I want you to type R for rescind or type D for that it doesn't make sense and don't do it. G Money saying, hey, rescind it. What about Refined Zeus spamming D? I got Kevin, Juan Hernandez, Shav, Girl's Dad. A lot of D's in the chat. Giggities. What up, Zalesbo? I got Eddie Hudson. We got James Moore, Danny Sandoval, Rick Aguilar, Primo saying, I do not know. JJ Wigley, Gerald, Carlos. What's up, Dad? Dawson, all spamming D for Dalton. I'm just going to be 100% honest with y'all right off the jump here. I agree. It makes absolutely positively 0 sense for the Raiders to take away Jacobs' tag and make him a free agent. I get the idea that he wants to hold out, and I get the idea that he wants a long-term deal. But the Raiders just outright releasing him and having him become a free agent, I'll admit, he'll make less money if that happens. Like, he's got to understand the most money I'm going to make for this upcoming season is being a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. But when you got teams that are, like, interested in Chiefs, Broncos, if he ends up going to the Chiefs or Broncos, sure, you save the money, but that's worst-case scenario. Worst-case scenario right there, and I do not want that to happen. What up, Gerald Davis? What up, Venom Sosa? So today we're actually going to do a little bit of a different live show. We're actually going to start with the Raiders and Chiefs game for Week 16, which is crazy because technically today's Christmas. It's wild to think about that. Yep, we got our Santa hats on. We'll be rocking those during the game itself. But it's Week 16. Raiders-Chiefs is today, and then at the very end of today's show is when I'll go through some updates on Garoppolo, Josh Jacobs. We're going to talk a little bit about Trey Tucker. We're going to talk about Chuggs and Bennett, the Raiders' defense overall, and we'll look at some of the key points that I think some of y'all need to be able to see for Raiders training camp. Now, this is Chuggs' Super Chat specials today. I'm not going to drink. But it sounds like Chuggs wants to keep the vacation rolling.
Yep. I'm trying to keep the buzz going.
Trying to keep it rolling?
Trying to keep the buzz going a little bit. So.
Are you allowed to wear a Santa hat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
As long as it's not in December.
Okay. That makes sense.
Today's Christmas here on the Raiders Report. So, I actually didn't add one of them. I'm going to do a $20 shot clock as well.
Oh, boy.
But I'm trying to get a little thirsty, or I'm trying to get a little tipsy today. I got my Death Row Happy Dad on deck.
We did just get brand new Happy Dads, yes.
Every $5 I'm taking a drink. Every $20 I'm taking a shot. Get to 1,000.
Hey.
You know what it is.
It's been a while since we've seen a Chuggs boot, though Seeps and Roley tried to take me down on Friday. I did back-to-back boots before they each did one.
Oh, wow.
So,
And you won?
Well, it was a relay race, so Seeps did one, and then Roley did one, and I finished 2 before they finished theirs, which, that was tough.
Was it Roley? Was he the one holding it back?
I beat Seeps 1-on-1, and then Roley didn't have a shot. Yeah, I think the worst boot that I saw last week was on the Browns channel. I thought Petey was going to drown. And that preseason game, that was, I almost wanted to order floaties straight to the studio because I thought he was in trouble. Let's go to Raider Muerte. What up, Mitch? And welcome back, Chuggs. Cheers to you. Raider Muerte, cheers, my brother. Thanks for tuning in. It's Monday.
Raiders!
As soon as I walked into the studio today, Jeremy goes, do you want to go live? And I said, F it, let's go live. I think that we are going to be doing live shows during the regular season on Monday. It's not officially official yet, but I do think we're going to be live for like game days. Well, obviously live for game days. And then Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Chuggs and I Thursday, happy hour, if you will, with a little mix of Thursday night football sprinkled in there.
Oh,
so
yeah, a little Thursday nights.
A little Thursday night sprinkle.
I've been waiting all day for Thursday night.
Hey, we got to bring back Dice Game. Hellcat Q, he's going to love that.
Hellcat Q's going to get pumped.
Oh, dude, he's going to be excited for that.
This is actually really good. This Death Row Happy Dad.
Yeah?
You want me to get a little loosey? Every $5 I'm taking a drink.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a Broncos fan in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know why, but this is it Dark OG is the name? He's been in our chat constantly. There was also a Chiefs fan that was in our chat a lot the other day, and a Chargers.
Typing. I think that might be Petey.
It might be. He kind of looks like a Dark OG. Yep. He's definitely typing right now. I don't know, man.
I was going to do this, but I have a quick question for you.
I'm listening. What do you got for me?
Let me know.
Uh-oh. Where do you stand on this question, then? I know they don't see it yet, but you're trying to figure out something. All right, there we go. Who do you have more hate for, the Chiefs, the Chargers, or the Broncos? Where do you stand on this? Because I'd probably have it ranked Chiefs, then Broncos, and then Chargers.
Raider Cheesy said that was a baby sip for 5. Here, I'll do another one for you.
Baby sips, man. I mean, when you're we got to get into the regular season mode as well. It's a long season. Like I woke up this morning, I was exhausted. I had a hell of a weekend. And I was like, man, if I feel this way on a Monday before the season starts, I got to get my regular season body back in shape here.
Yeah,
a lot of work in. G Money Chuggs with big mugs. I don't know what that means. Shrug emoji. All right, remember, though, we do always have a deal. We got 500 people tuned in right now to the Raiders Report. Get those score predictions in. If you guess the game correctly with a super chat, it's a beer bong.
I feel like it wouldn't be fair if I didn't tell you this before you got your score prediction in.
Okay.
We have a snow game. We have a Raiders snow game.
Ooh.
So if that changes your score prediction, if that changes anything, I just want to let you know.
Today's snow game on Christmas in Arrowhead.
Snow Christmas game.
Yikes. I think if that actually were to happen, in all honesty, I think that would actually help out the Raiders. Like, if you can limit Mahomes' ability to really sling it around there, and it maybe helps out the Raiders' intermediate passing game, plus the addition of Jacobs running the football, kind of would be interesting. Rick, 34-28. Gerald Davis, let's get it going. Prove one. Says 24-19 Raiders win. Chad Smith, 27-20 Raiders win.
And as the deal always stands, if you super chat with your score prediction and it's correct, it's a beer bong.
Yeah.
If it's over $50, that's a beer boot if you get it correctly.
Yeah, that's that one is going to make me a little bit nervous. The only way I'm doing a boot today, and I mean this, like the only way I'm doing a boot today.
Score prediction?
Score prediction or for Rebel.
Oh, Rebel Montana.
For Rebel Montana. That's going to be the only way that a boot goes down today for me. What up, Cass? Well, hello, mother effers. Not worried about Jimmy Garoppolo. Can't they take more chances? I agree with that. Thoughts on the defense so far? We'll know more about this team when we scrimmage against the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know if we will know more about this team after the scrimmage because if you guys remember preseason last year, Raiders went 4-0 and everyone was like, this team is legit.
They're a Super Bowl contender.
Well, sometimes the preseason can be a little bit misleading. I will say, though, all reports, people who I talk to, I mean, it sounds like this defense is flying all over the field. It sounds like they have pretty good depth. I do know that the Raiders want their guys to play, so what do I mean by that? They want their receivers to be okay having some hands on them. They want the defense to become accustomed to playing a little bit more physical defense. Like, I was told that the flags aren't coming out as nearly as much as what they usually do, but that's what the Raiders want. They want a physical practice. I'm very intrigued to see what Raiders 49ers joint practice looks like. That's going to be on Thursday this upcoming week, so we'll see how that ends up going down. But I'm not too worried about the Garoppolo struggles either.
Mercedes loves a joint practice.
Hey, that he does. That he does. What up, Eddie? First time Super Chatter. Eddie, I'm not going to lie.
That's one for first time and one for the 5.
I read that originally as Eddie Nutson, but Eddie, thanks for the Super Chat, my guy. Thank you for supporting the Raiders Report. Every single Super Chat that we get goes back to the show to be able to create more content for all the crazy, wild Raider fans out there. All right, y'all, we got 500 people tuned in. It's going to be your final opportunity to get those score predictions in.
Because we're starting out with the game.
We're starting the show today with a Madden simulation against Kansas City Chiefs. And then the way that we're going to end it is all the training camp news, notes, and everything that I know you guys want to know.
I don't want to get y'all's hopes up.
Oh, boy.
But this might be one of the best Madden sims I've done.
It might be, or...
I don't know. That Bears one was pretty fire.
I mean, honestly, that Chargers game was great. They were losing 13-0. It was just shambles.
Well, the only reason the Raiders won is because we got good vibes.
Good vibes only. Yeah.
Good vibes only.
Then that Vikings game was an okay one, though whoever was managing the clock in that Vikings game, Kirk Cousins was struggling. Struggling.
I was literally watching that one, and I was like, they're just going to let the clock run out.
Dude, I told Seeps, I was like, this is unbelievable. They're down 10 points. We're good. 2 timeouts left. Let's keep this thing burning.
Yeah, didn't take any timeouts. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Raider Trizzy says the Raiders are going to lose 31-3. I can promise you this. They're not going to lose 31-3.
Or maybe they will.
If they do, not happy. Raiders! What up, Dawson? 28-17. Raiders get the victory. Ooh, boy. Uh-oh, Zalesbo.
Meow, meow, meow.
Good to have you back, Chuggs. I got my jersey for you. What's the jersey for you?
I think.
Zalesbo, what's jersey is it?
I
think it was her jersey. It's her jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I remember us talking about this, Zalesbo.
She was going to wear 16
at the wing competition.
Yeah.
But I was really,
Cooked.
Yes, I was cooked.
Yeah, I think it was because I said Hellcat Q already has 69, so I can't wear it.
She says Trivan gave it to me.
Yes. Yes. I just want to make sure, I was going to say, because she had 69 in it, and then you have to wear it because Hellcat Q has already 69. So, correct.
Oh, so wait, so my jersey came in?
Well, I don't know if it came in yet. I think she's just saying, good to have you back. I got my jersey. Like, we figured it out.
Oh, got it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it... Am I right? Unless I'm going absolutely crazy, but... Because when Trivan did the jersey giveaway, it was 69, and Zalesbo ended up getting it. Yeah, that was a...
Yeah, she said, yeah, that's right.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, my days are getting all blended together. Were you here for that, though? I don't know if you were here for that.
I don't know. I'll take a drink for
that. Was
it
last Friday? I think it was last Friday. I think it was the day you weren't here. I think it was the very first day you weren't here. Trivan went on a rampage.
Oh! Thank you, Raider Dabs.
Raider Dabs, and then... Cat! Bang! Rebel, a.k.a. Cat.
Rebel Montana.
I'll put Rebel Cat. We'll put Cat. On the Boot Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Shout out to Cat. Shout out to Rebel.
Are we a cat? Are we a cat channel?
I mean, we have more cat jerseys than dog jerseys. That's
also,
official.
We have...
No, this isn't a real cat.
I know. I'm just saying cat. We have Choco Bear.
Yep.
Roxy.
Well, I mean,
are we a cat channel?
I'm a dog person, and you're a dog person.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. We're kind of a cat channel now.
I'll tell you this. I never thought that the Raiders Report would turn into a cat channel.
I don't know.
I mean, Petey does dog bowls. We can start doing milk saucers. Meow. Miguel, loving the content, guys. Artwork on the way soon. That's sick. So, Miguel hit me up on IG. And, yeah, lemon lime if you could. So, Miguel hit me up on IG and he said, hey, man, I do some laser printing. Is that correct, Miguel? Is that how you would describe it? Some laser printing. And he made me 2, I guess, laser printed artwork. Is that how you pronounce it? And he's going to be sending it to Chat Sports Studios probably pretty soon. And then we're going to end up doing some raffles on it. I mean, anytime, if anybody out there like makes Raiders stuff or you have some things where you're like, dude, that'd be really cool for you to be able to give away on the show, hit me up on IG. And I'm more than happy to be able to give away some stuff here to Raider Nation. Miguel, thank you, my guy. Yeah, I think I actually have some pictures. Laser engraving. See, that sounds a lot better. He sent you one? Well, he's going to send 2 to the office. Yeah, he's going to send. I was going to say, I was just looking at him the other day. I sent a picture to my dad, Miguel, because. Well, yeah, you got that one. So, is it the ones that you sent me a picture of? So, we're going to get one. Now, again, my phone's a little distorted. We're going to get one that's a Devontae. Yeah, maybe. And then we're going to get one that's a Mad Max one. So, we'll be able to auction those off here on the Raiders Report pretty soon. Miguel, thanks for being a real one, man. Laser engraving. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. All right, what up, Eddie? Eddie Hudson, again, a $2 super chat. He's just figuring it out. As soon as he figures out how you put comments in there, he's going to lose his shit. I got that this morning from that's not from, yeah, it's not, I forget who sent me that picture today. I got that one. It's like a Raiders beer mug with his hand, or a hand that you can put there, which maybe not a bad idea for us to get here. Is there a boot coming, Venom? Yes. Yes, there is. A boot came. Nice. All right, give some shout-outs here. If you spam Cat, Chuggs is going to give you a shout-out here on the Raiders Report. This will be the only thing I drink today. That's it.
But for every 5, I'm taking a sip. Every 20, I'm taking a shot of the FB. Keep them coming. Oh, there we go. Everybody spam Cat. Zalesbo, Chad, Dawson, Crazy Guy, Sucka Free, Juan Hernandez, PG, Queen, Sarah, Otto, King Sanchez, Steel Cage, Mad Vet Raider, Raider Dabs with another super chat. I'll always drink to some Raiders Dabs. I think I got some whenever we were in Vegas last time.
Some what?
Some Raiders Dabs.
I mean, I'm glad that's all you got. Oh man, I got a Venmo. Hang on a second. Yeah, it's those Happy Dads, man.
It's the carbonation.
Yep. PG got his score prediction in on Venmo, 15-10.
What a score prediction.
Said, sorry, Super Chat's not working for me. So PG, 2869, he's in. But he's going 15-10. 15-10 for today's game. And I'm guessing you're taking the Raiders, PG, if that serves me correct. Also, if you guys ever do want to send in a Venmo, you can always do that. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365.
Also, the
we
QR
also
code.
Put them.
The QR code right there.
Yes, you can scan the QR code. Yeah, those 3 beers, man, they just hit me.
You can skizz it.
I forget what I was trying to say last week. I did a boot, and I tried to say something like 4 times in a row.
Oh, Raider Dabs.
Couldn't get it.
Raider Dabs said, I'm trying to get my score prediction in, 31-28. I got you. Just letting you know, though, Raiders Dabs, everybody new to the channel, you have to super chat at least $2 to put in text. If you do 99 cents or $1,
yep,
it won't let you put any text in. But I'll keep that 31-28 Raiders.
Super chat rolling in here on the Raiders Report. And once we get through all of them is when we will start our Raiders-Chiefs Christmas game, which is kind of wild. I guess I'll get my Christmas hat on. There's going to be somebody that watches this, and they're like, why the hell do these guys have these on? F the Chiefs, Chargers, and the Donkeys. Raiders! What are the odds the Raiders are in the playoffs?
Well, right now, I can show you the playoff picture, Malachi.
I mean, I would say, like, odds-wise, one just win, baby. Are you talking about Madden playoffs? If you're talking about Madden playoffs as it stands right now, this is the AFC playoff picture for the Madden games that we've been doing simulations for. I mean, if the Raiders win...
It's a huge game.
I want to say if they win 2 out of their next 3, they're in. The problem is Cleveland's right there. The Chargers are right there. Miami, right now, they both hold the tiebreakers. But I got to look at their schedule. It might, even if the Raiders win 2 out of 3, I believe that they're in. It'll be close, though. It'll be close. In real life, I'd say there's a 20% chance that the Raiders make the playoffs. Like, they're the 3rd best team in their division. Chargers are a playoff caliber team. The Chiefs are obviously a playoff caliber team. I don't view Denver that way.
They eat corn the long way.
But Denver, I do think, is going to be a better team this upcoming season. The AFC's stacked. Like, the AFC is loaded with 10 to 11 teams that legitimately could make the playoffs this upcoming season. What up, Raider Dabs? 31-28 Raiders there, Chuggs.
There you go.
See, now he's got it.
Hey.
Finally.
Oh, also, wait.
What? What do you got?
I didn't even realize. That Malachi super chat, first time super chatter.
Oh, yeah?
Merry Christmas, Malachi.
And if you're wondering why the hell are we wearing Christmas hats in the middle of August, well, it's because our Raiders-Chiefs game is a Christmas game. So
it's also a snow game.
Snowy Christmas game. There we go. Now we got it set up. All right, Chuggy Bull. You ready, man?
I think I'm ready.
You guys ready? Raiders, Chiefs, Christmas action here on the Raiders
Wait, but
Report.
before we start.
Uh-oh. What do you got for me?
Can we get to 300 likes?
300. How about 200? Yeah, I was going to say. 300 is a tall task. 200, we're 20 likes away. It's been a while since Chug's done this, so he's all about the bit. Gerald Davis, ho, 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 proven one. JJ Wiggly, Raider Muerte, get those likes up, guys. That's right. Get them up. Get them up. 470 people watching. I see 199 likes. Who's going to be like 200? Who's going to do it? If you're on your phone, click that like button. If you're on the internet, click that like button. Come on, y'all. Like the video from Queen Sarah Otto. We did just cross 200. So now when Chuggs gives me the thumbs up, we will get into our Raiders-Chiefs Week 16 Madden Simulation. Then after that, some training camp news around Garoppolo, Jacobs. If any news happens while we are doing the Madden Simulation, we will pause the Madden Sim and we'll cover the breaking news around the Raiders if anything does end up happening. But today is an off day for the Silver and Black. They did work out a tight end who played a little bit of college or played a little bit of quarterback on top of the fact that he was a tight end. He also punted at Eastern Kentucky, so he did literally everything. Seems like a pretty good athlete. Just a name to keep in mind, and we'll talk about him a little bit here on the show. You good? Chuggs, give me a thumbs up. Let's get some FKCs going in the chat. Coming up right now here on the Raiders Report, Raiders, Chiefs, Week 16, Madden Simulation. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and it's Week 16, which means Merry Christmas to everyone out there. We got a Raiders-Chiefs Madden Simulation game, and a word on the street, it's going to be a snowy one. Now, there's going to be some Chiefs fans. There's going to be Raider fans that are going to be watching this show. So let me know down in the comment section who you got. Are you going to go with the Silver and Black? Spam those LVs. If you're going to root for the Kansas City Chiefs, well, I think you're on the wrong show. You could type KC down below, and if you want to be an overachiever, give me those score predictions. As it stands right now with our Madden Simulation season, here are the AFC West standings. Chiefs clearly in first place. Chargers and Raiders both at 8-6. However, the Chargers have the tiebreaker due to similar wins in terms of strength of schedule, all that kind of good stuff. Broncos at 5-9. And they had, I think, like a 3-game win streak while you were gone, and now they have lost their last 2 games. So as it stands right now, Christmas Day, Raiders in Arrowhead. We got some snow coming down, so hopefully that limits this Patrick Mahomes-led offense here a little bit. For those of you watching this live, we decided to go live on Monday because we have 3 more games that we want to finish this week before the Raiders actually play some real-life games, this time up against the 49ers in Week 1 preseason on August 13th, which we will be live for, so make sure you got that notification bell on and make sure that you are subscribed. So the end of the regular season will be Thursday, August 10th, against the Denver Broncos. As it stands right now for the AFC playoff picture, the division leaders, Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, Jags, not really too many surprises there. From the wild card standpoint, this is where it gets interesting because the Ravens are currently at 9-5, and I think that they're going to end up making it in. But then it's Dolphins, Chargers, Raiders, and Browns are all tied at 8-6. So there's a lot of different ways that this final season can go, and we're going to continue to keep you up to date on whether or not the Raiders make the playoffs on Madden. So without further ado, it's Christmas time. Let's get this thing going. It's an Arrowhead. Happy holidays to every single person out there, and let's get some FKCs going down there in the chat. We got 8-minute quarters for those of you that are maybe just joining us for the very first time this upcoming season. And before you and I were talking a little bit about a snow game, the fact that it's snowing, I do think helps the Raiders more than Kansas City. And then on top of that, Raiders are rocking the whites. I feel like snow game in the whites, like that's got to give you an advantage, no? It's got to give you an advantage. Looks pretty cold. Wonder how Devontae Adams feels because the last time he was in Kansas City, somebody got in his way. And that was definitely a big-time storyline. I see Great Raider super chatting 31-23. Raiders going to get the win. Rye Smith, thank you, my guy, supporting the show. Raiders 28, Chiefs 17 from Eddie. Eddie, I don't know if you knew how to super chat, but if it's 28-17 Raiders win, we'll count that because Eddie is sending a few first-time super chats today. Jimmy Garoppolo needs to bring his A game. He has looked good, and then in other games has looked really freaking bad. I'm hoping that they get the running game going here with Josh Jacobs. Keep the Patrick Mahomes-led offense on the sidelines. That's going to be the only way that you realistically win this game here. And it looks like the Chiefs are going to be kicking it off first to the Raiders, which means Kansas City is going to get ball to start the second half. And if you want Chiefs fans eat corn the long way t-shirt, you can go to that link that you see down there below. It is chatsports.com/corn, because we all know Chiefs fans, they eat corn the long way, no butter, especially on Christmas. Get that shirt right here down below, chatsports.com/corn. So, Chuggs, here we go. Week 16, Christmas Day. I think that this is going to be one of those games, like during the regular season on Christmas. This is a huge game. I mean, I think if the Raiders win this game, they make the playoffs. I really think if they win this game, they're going to be in the playoffs. Like, that's going to be a huge one. 8-6 Raiders, 11-3 Chiefs. Come on, Trey Tucker. Here we go, and a kick is away. Tucker catching this one at the 1-yard line, and he's going to get to about the 22-23-yard line. Over the past 3 or 4 games, I do think that special teams coach Tom McMahon has made some adjustments because Trey Tucker's been getting past the 20. So that's pretty damn impressive. He has been. He's been looking a lot better. Almost 500 people tune in right now to the show. If you haven't already, give me those score predictions and click that like button. Garoppolo is having a hard time hearing. Looks like Renfro, Jacoby Myers, Devontae Adams, all to start this game with Michael Mayer. Josh Jacobs is the running back. Starting offensive line is Colton Miller, Dylan Parham, Andre James. I believe that's Natane Moody. And then at right tackle is Jermaine Illuminor. Jacobs, single back formation, 2 tight ends on the field. Jacobs, handoff. And he ran to the left. I thought he had better blocking on the right side. He had Austin Hooper. He had Michael Mayer on the right side. Decides to cut it to the left. Only going to gain 2. Second down and 8. Let's go. Come on, Raiders. Got to get an early touchdown drive here. The last time they played Kansas City dominated, but it was a lot closer of a game because Marcus Peters picked 6. Throws caught, Jacoby Myers. Get those ones in the chat. Jacoby, 1 catch for 14 yards, and McDaniels likes what he sees early on here. Come on, Raiders. I mean, he had a bunch of guys open. Good route right there to start this game. 500 people. What up, Venom? What up, James? What up, Mr. Akon? I treat these things like real games. Why? You practice the way that you play. So if you're like, holy shit, this guy is amped up for a Madden game, hey, all the more reason why you should join us live when we actually do game day watch parties. Devontae Adams is in motion. Jacobs, the running back next to him. Garoppolo drops back, looking, throws short, caught. Jacobs, and he's going to get about 7 yards there. 2nd down and 3. Coming up here for the silver and black. I mean, right now it looks like there's some sort of wintry mix, Dad. You're a weatherman, so tell me what's going on here. I would say it's some sort of wintry mix, a little bit of snow, maybe a little bit of sleet action. Yeah, the field's definitely wet. Garoppolo looks, throws, middle of the field again, caught. Jacobs. And another big Raiders first down there early on to start this game. Jimmy G, 3 of 3 for 35 yards. And already in Chiefs territory. You love to see it. You love to see it. What up, Jorge Alvarez? What up, Matthew Yoakum? What up, Venom? I mean, that's a very simple pitch and catch type of game, which if you're the Raiders, like with these type of weather conditions, that's what you got to do. Ball's got to come out quickly, short intermediate passes. Got to get your ball in the playmaker's hands. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 41. This is usually when McDaniels does a trick play here, so wait and see. Jimmy G looks, throws. I have no idea. I wish I could tell you who that was to. Because did that slip out of his hand? That had to have slipped. I just had popcorn. Come on. I just had popcorn. Get those ducks in the chat. I just have no idea. What up, JB? 2nd down and 10. Fake handoff to Jacobs. Garoppolo looking. Still looking. Down the field. Caught! Renfro! 1st down and goal. I'm pretty sure Jimmy just did an 8-step drop back, which I don't know if he can throw the ball 40 yards in Kansas City. Like, he dropped, yeah. Dude, I thought Chris Jones was about to get him there. 2nd look. I mean, he just throws it up to Renfro. I'm better than you. Comes down with it. And a big 1st down and goal now for the silver and black. Rick, JJ, Queen, Mr. Akon all spamming those 13s. This is a hell of a first drive here by the silver and black. Ball to 10. But the red zone is where this team struggles. Garoppolo pump fakes to Adams. Throws back of the end zone. Oh, he had him. Honestly, it was a good play. Good throw there by Garoppolo. I kind of wish Jacoby would have been able to come down with that one. Though I think he had Adams on the inside there. 5 minutes and 26 seconds to go. Need touchdowns. You need touchdowns. Chiefs look like they're showing a blitz here of some sort, so they better not run the ball. And they are going to run the football. Just too many guys near the line of scrimmage. I don't like it. 3rd and goal. Ball at the 9, maybe 8-yard line. I mean, yeah, if you're the Raiders there, you got to switch. I don't know what this camera guy had a few too many snow cones before this. Is he all right? I'm worried about him. 3rd and goal. Ball at the 8. Needs to be Devontae. Needs to be Devontae. And it's Jacoby. I'll take it. Touchdown Raiders! So it started off with Jacoby Myers, 14-yard catch there, and it finishes off with the Jacoby Myers touchdown. I don't know where the Chiefs defender was going. I think he lost track of where the end zone was. But Myers puts him on skates, and it's an early touchdown there for the silver and black.
I think he slipped in the snow.
I don't know what he was doing. He was looking for that cameraman, I think. Extra point here coming for Daniel Carlson. And the extra point is up, and it's good. 9 play. I mean, what's he doing? 78-yard drive. I'm worried about this cameraman. He's not doing well. He's obviously in shambles right now. And here comes Patrick Mahomes in this Chiefs offense. So last season, the Raiders had a 17-0 lead against Kansas City in Kansas City and blew that one. Hopefully the Raiders come away with a win today. If the Raiders go up 17-0 and lose this game, that would be the worst Christmas of my life. 7-0. Carlson get ready to kick this one away. 4 minutes and 53 seconds to go here. Kansas City caught in the end zone. And a really nice play there by Robert Spillane. Tackle made at the 15-yard line. You see Chiefsaholic? Really? Wow. Good for him, man. What a story that was. Imagine robbing banks just to pay for that. Here we go. Next game, remember, is going to be Tuesday, tomorrow, against the Indianapolis Colts, Week 17. And then the game after that will be this upcoming Thursday, Denver, to round out our Madden simulation season. Raiders up 7-0. The last time these teams played in Madden, Kelsey went for like 144. So you got to slow him down. Also, McCole Hardman had a hell of a game. Fake to McCole, fake handoff, and throws it. I don't know how he didn't lose yards. Oh, what did I say? Is McCole Hardman, he's not on the team anymore. Yeah, he's with what, New York? Yeah, that's Marcus Valdez-Scantling. Yeah, that's on me. Valdez-Scantling, last time the Raiders played in Madden, killed us. Mahomes, shotgun, 3 to the left. Looks like Kelsey's got his hand in the snow to the right. Throws Kelsey. Hit by Spillane, but it's 3rd down and 4 coming up here. I mean, like, that's where the Raiders got to be able to prevent, right? Like, got to be able to prevent the easy pickups there for Kelsey to get short and manageable. But, hey, Jeremy.
3rd down.
Mahomes back there by himself. Nobody's on Travis Kelsey. Mahomes looks, throws over left. I don't know if he was in. Oh, they said he got his feet in. I'm not sure. Can I get a review? Mahomes faked like he was going right. Yeah, he got him in. Marcus Valdez-Scantling gets the toe drag swag in. 1st down and 10 coming up here for Kansas City. Super chat from JJ Fam. 30-27. I know this is late, but I had to go to the vet because my dog got attacked and I found...
I'll allow it.
What? I'm so sorry, FKC. And yes, we will allow. Oh, my Lord. Chandler Jones, I thought it was going to break that up. 2nd down and 10. Yeah, I hope, JJ fan, you wouldn't make up a story like that, but I don't know. I'm sorry to hear it if it's true. That's mind-blowing. Chuggs, there's some guy named Jorge, if you
Shout out to the Spokane Pumpkin House.
2nd and 10. Handoff. McKinnon, right side. Oh, no, to the 40. Breaking tackles all the way down to the 50. I'm hoping it's holding. Holding on Kansas City. 2nd down and 16. I mean, that's basically a 25-yard flip. 30-yard flip. He was all the way down to the 50. 2nd and 16. Mahomes, shotgun. Drops back. Raiders bring 4. Mahomes throws quick, caught. And it's going to be a gain of 13, 3rd down and 3. I mean, that's what makes Kansas City so deadly. They have these long situations, and then they're right back to short and manageable.
3rd down.
Super chats from Rice Smith. What up, nation? Raiders. FKC. 3rd down and 3. Handoff. Pacheco. And he's going to get a 1st down. It's going to be a gain of 4. Man. The stops didn't work. The 3rd downs didn't work. We gotta get a new chant here. We'll try some FKCs next 3rd down. I mean, it's just too good a blocking up front. Pacheco ran hard there, as he always does, and picks up a 1st down. We got 500 people watching. Anthony, Mitch, you doing fantasy football? Oh, fancy football. I will be doing fantasy football. I don't know what fancy football is. We need them good vibes, Chuggs. 1st down and 10. Ball to 37. Looks like they're setting up some sort of screen. Spillane is just all over it.
Not in my house!
You can't run a screen against the McDaniels team. Come on, man. Come on, man. Tackle made, loss of 4. Never had a chance to begin with. That was a good boom. That was a good boom. 2nd and 14, which means Kansas City's going to pick up 8 to 10 yards here on this play and have it 3rd and manageable. Let's go, defense. What up, Chad? What up, Ryan? Chuggs, how was vacation, homie? 2nd and 14.
It was
Mahomes
awesome.
drops back, throws, quick, caught. And now you're looking at 3rd down and 7. Can I get some FKCs in the chat? For the love of God. Damian, appreciate that, my guy. 3rd and 7, minute 50 to go here. Can I get an FKC? Get your defense off the field. Mahomes, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. They're going to bring a blitz. Mahomes looking. Pressured. He's going to go down. It's Divine Diablo. Let's get those double Ds in the chat. The Raiders finally get after Mahomes, and they bring him down. That is about as good of a start as you could have asked for. Raiders, beautiful touchdown drive to start the game, and then Diablo gets a huge sack with a little bit of help there from Max Crosby and Neil Farrell Jr. That's what I'm talking about. Kevin Rogers, Chad Smith. I got Anthony Estrada, Mr. Akon, Raider Ryan, PG, JJ, Eddie. What up, Terry? What up, Matthew Yocom? B. Munez or Mons? Did I pronounce that right? Jaime Alvarado Sr. Go, Jaime Alvarado Sr. 4th down and 12. Kansas City getting ready to punt this one away. It's a good punt. Oh, man. I think he had some running room. 1st down and 10. Minute to go. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. Highlight says, does anyone else think that the Raiders are going to be decent this year? I do. I don't think that they're going to be like top 5 bad. I really don't. If you want to get your hands on a Chiefs fans Eat Corn the Long Way shirt, go to the link that you see down there below. It's chatsports.com/Cohen. 1st down and 10. Garoppolo under center. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Jacobs, the running back. Adams in motion. Fake handoff to him. They're going to give it to Jacobs. He makes one guy miss. He's going to gain about 3 yards there. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for Las Vegas. Early on in this game, Jacobs has been running okay. 3 carries, 7 yards. Nothing crazy. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. Come on. 2nd and 7. Garoppolo, another handoff to Jacobs, right side. He gains 2. Yeah, 3rd down and 5. Yeah, I was going to say, Jacob Johnson has struggled this season in Madden. Y'all see the Riverboat Brawl. What is that? There was somebody on a riverboat and they got into a brawl? Oh, I did see that. I did see it. Heard he was a Dallas Stars fan. 3rd and 5, looking, Garoppolo. Just nobody's home. I think he felt the pressure and had to get rid of it here. And that's going to do it at the end of the 1st quarter. Raiders up 7-0 over Kansas City. I like this question. Will you go to any Raiders games this upcoming season? The actual game? No. But Chuggs and I will be out there week 3 weekend partying up so at that Steelers game. Yeah, I did see that pure brawl. That was kind of nuts. I don't know, man. People get so angry for a guy trying to do his job. 1st down and 10. Coming up here, Andy Reid talking a little bit to Mahomes here. Ball's at the 27-yard line. I mean, the Raiders gave up 2 or 3 first downs last drive, but brought some pressure on 3rd down when it mattered the most. Raider Ryan, Mitch and Chuggs, what's up with the JJ rumors of him in Baltimore? I mean, he might be in Baltimore, but he might just be in Baltimore. I don't know. I haven't heard anything on Jacobs. So, 1st down and 10, Mahomes throws. Picked off. Merrick. I actually think that the Chiefs guy caught it. I think he caught it and Merrick stole it from him. McKinnon, yes. Merrick steals this ball from Jerick McKinnon. What a huge play there by Merrick. I mean, set up a screenish type of pass. McKinnon had it, and Merrick stole it away. INT's in the chat. Now, if you're the Raiders, this is huge. You got to get a touchdown here. I want to see a pass play. If I'm Las Vegas, I'm setting up something 5-6 yards to Renfro, or I'm taking a shot here to Devontae. That's what I'm doing. 1st and 10, Garoppolo looking. Holy shit, he's still looking. I can't believe it. Still looking. And it falls incomplete. That's unbelievable. For you to have that much time, did everyone fall down? If Garoppolo has 7 to 8 seconds to throw, and that's the result of it, oh, here we go, McDaniels. Here comes a run. Oh, fake handoff. Looking. Jimmy. You've got to be shitting me. I mean, that's just back-to-back awful. It don't get much worse than that. The Raiders have a good offensive line. Garoppolo that time, I think, wanted to scramble, and then he didn't want to slide in the snow, so he threw it away. 3rd and 10, Jimmy G, ball at the 28. I mean, these pockets are so clean. He missed them. Oh, my God, he caught it! 1st down and goal, Jacoby Myers. I got to see that again. Did he get his feet in? I mean, this is a beautiful throw here by Garoppolo, but that needs to be a touchdown. Dude, I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. You got to hurry up. You got to hurry up and snap that ball. Hurry it up. Jimmy, you're taking too much time. They're going to give it to him. 1st down and goal. Call hike. Call hike. Call hike. Handoff. Middle. Jacobs. Touchdown Raiders. Show me those TDs. I can't believe that they said that Myers caught that. I don't even think he got a foot in. That's the makeup for that Steelers call earlier in the season. 13-0. Raiders here, man. Yo, you got to stop. Touchdown, man. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you hate the Chiefs, smash that like button. Raiders up 13-0. Extra point is up, and it is good. Dude, 14-0. I actually want the Chiefs to score. If the Raiders go up 17-0, this is the ultimate troll job. It's Christmas. Jeremy, I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. Good vibes, baby, from Jorge. Anthony says, final, 21-17, Queeps. 14-0, let's go. Spam those TDs. Chiefs have all 3 of their timeouts. I mean, so far the biggest difference of this game was that last turnover. Merrick ripped it out of Jerick McKinnon's hands. Ball's going to be caught here at the 5-yard line. Kansas City. Oh, man, he almost returned it. Tackle made there by Ja'Cory and Bennett. That's the longest return of the season. To the 35-yard line. That's the longest return of the season. 1st down and 10 coming up here. Raiders defense has been great. Raiders defense held Kansas City, or has held Kansas City to 0 points thus far, which anytime you're able to do that, that's you got to pat yourself on the back. Those second quarters always scare me because I can remember when I first started doing watch parties, this was back in Oakland, Mahomes in a second quarter threw for 278 yards and 4 touchdowns. Tackle made by Crosby. That's going to be a loss of 6. This team, man, this defense is flying all over the football field. Flying all over the field. You love to see it. Get those 98s going. Rick says, remember when we were up 17-0 last year? Yes, Rick. Unfortunately, I remember that. I remember. What up, Sky? What up, Venom? What, Doreen? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Here we go, 2nd down and 16. Mahomes, handoff, McKinnon, Epps, beautiful tackle there. It's going to be a gain of 3, so now it's 3rd and 13. This is huge. This is huge.
3rd down.
Come on, Raiders. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for live Madden shows all year long. 3rd down and 13. Mahomes looking. Oh, Mahomes takes a shot. Wide open, McKinnon. First, I don't know why. If you put Max Crosby in coverage, you're an idiot. Point blank simple. I mean, it's just coaching staff overcomplicating the simple. Mitch, what are you going to do if our real-life record matches the one in Madden? Dude, that would be nuts. I would do a I don't know what to think. I mean, I remember there was a really big deal about, like, the coin flip. Remember that? I don't know if it was, I think it was 2 years ago, where some, like, Raider fan flipped a coin, and it was, like, 12 weeks straight was, like, rock solid. Throws, Kelsey, caught. 1st down and 10. Mahomes today, 7 of 10, 77 yards. That's Kelsey's 2nd catch. Yeah, Venom, that coin flip, man. It was close. Like, watching that story, people were like, holy shit, this is going to happen. If it actually happens in this, like, season with this Madden game, pretty wild, man. I'll tell you what, man. 1st down and 10. Raiders up 14-0. Can you hold them to a field goal? Ball at the 17. Mahomes, shotgun. Raiders bring a blitz. Mahomes throws, quick, caught. And MVS gains about 7. Come on, Raiders. Let's go, FKCs. Let's get it started here by the Queen. Venom only missed 2 games so far this year. That's pretty good. I basically missed 1. There was that Lions game. My stomach was in shambles. Chuggs took over. 2nd and 3, pistol formation. 2 to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Mahomes drops back. He's looking. Got Kelsey, middle, caught, down, 1st down and goal, Chiefs. I mean, they're so good at that play where I literally think Kelsey just does whatever he wants to do. They're like, all right, find the linebacker, run straight at him, and then get open. It works every time. 1st down and goal, ball at the 3. 14-0 is the score. Duke Shelley with the tackle on that last play. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go here. 2nd quarter of action. Mahomes under center. All the big guys are in this game. Isaiah Pacheco's the running back. Fullback to Sherman. And he's going to get Stanton, and he's going to lose one. I thought it was Sherman last year. I just kind of bet on that again. And I also saw an S, so I thought it was safe. I thought it was safe. Stuffed. Come on, D. Yeah, Chuggs fell through on that one. Next time. We'll get a next time. 4 minutes to go here. Mahomes. If they're running the power I at basically the 3.5-yard mark, I'm a happy camper. Oh, Raiders get pressure, and it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Touchdown, Kansas City. FKC, man. 14-6. Tyree Wilson almost got him. Yeah, you guys, what are you doing? Come on, man. Now, if you're the Raiders, you got basically half of a 2nd quarter, all 3 of your timeouts, and the 2-minute warning. Got to get some points here. Can't let Kansas City get the ball back, score again, and then go in the half, and then get ball back to start 2nd half. That's what you can't have. 14-7, though, is the score. Come on, man. Yeah, there is a Broncos fan, which, you know, I appreciate that he's joining the show. That's right. Bronco fan. If you want to get Bronco fans eat corn the long way, you can go to chatsports.com/corn. Or if you want Chiefs fans eat corn the long way, Same exact thing. Chatsports.com/corn. Which fan base do you think eats more corn the long way? Chiefs or Broncos? Trey Tucker, back of the end zone. He got cocky. He really did. He got cocky. Takes it out to about the 16-yard line. First down and 10 coming up. Donkeys for sure. I know both do, but who eats more? 3 minutes, 44 seconds to go here. Yeah, I know. What's happening? Yikes. I don't even know what that means. First down and 10. Garoppolo shotgun. Chiefs bring 4. Jimmy G throws open, caught. And he just gets rocked. Davante Adams, but picks up a first down. That's Davante's first catch of this game. And it's good for about 12, maybe 13 yards. If you haven't already shared this video, take a second, click share. Share it to Twitter, share it to Facebook. The more fans we get here, the bigger the show grows and the crazier that we can get here today on our live Raiders Report show. 14-7 is the score. 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Power I formation. Looks like Adams and Jacoby Myers are the top right. Michael Mayer hand in the dirt. Handoff to Jacobs. No. Garoppolo throws quick. Jacob Johnson, the fullback, caught. It's going to be a gain of 5. Garoppolo today, 8 of 13 for 119 yards and a touchdown. Oh, boy. Broncos are better, not going to lie. Better than who? Better than the Chiefs? I mean, I think it would be, I think if you asked most people, Broncos dead last in that division. 2nd and 5, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go here. Garoppolo throws quick, caught. First down Raiders. Keep it moving. Keep the chains going. Keep the chains going. Renfro, first catch went for 31. Second catch there goes for first down. Hey, got to show him. The cameraman today, he's had 3 moments where you're just kind of like, what on earth is happening? I have no idea. All right, my question to you is this. Do you let the clock go all the way down? So, like, this is the final play of the 2-minute warning? Because, like, I don't want Kansas City back out onto the field. Jacobs run, I mean, there's just no room there. 6 for 11 and a touchdown. Let this go to the 2-minute warning. Raiders have all 3 of their timeouts. If you're the Raiders here, yeah, you still got to score. I'm going for a field goal at least. I was going to say, do you get conservative? Maybe try to make them, I don't know, burn some timeouts. Garoppolo looking. He's going to throw this one short, quick. It's going to be out of bounds. 3rd down and 9. That's the last thing you wanted to happen. Super Chat Rye. I see why Manscaped is a sponsor. We all need to keep it trimmed nice for these KC and Denver fans. They like to spend their pointless lives on here. I mean, I'm not going to say that. I'm also not going to do the motion you were doing. 3rd and 9. Rye, you the real one, dude. Garoppolo throws quick. Adams. Oh, he's just short. 4th and inches. Injury timeout there for the Chiefs defensive end. Do you go for it? You would go for it?
Dude, you're up by 7 already. You have them on the ropes. You go for it here. If you have a set of balls, you go for it.
If I'm the Raiders, I also go for it because the only way you're going to beat Kansas City is if you do ballsy things like going for it on 4th and inches.
Hashtag Manscaped.
Can't be scared. Can't be scared.
Well, Jimmy G's drinking Gatorade on the side. So.
Yeah, I don't know what's about to happen then. 4th and inches. Brandon Jasper. Locals. Cheers to you, Brandon. Thanks for supporting the show. Yeah, we're getting close to, so close. Not even worth it. 1st down and 10. They have 2 timeouts. Last drive, Mahomes was straight cooking. 5 of 5 for 70 yards. I wish they would have went for it there. You got to get ballsy. If you're going to beat Kansas City in Arrowhead, your offense has played pretty well. If I would have went for it, though, do you QB sneak with Garoppolo or do you hand it off with fullback, running back? I'm a big QB sneak guy, though. With Jimmy G, it kind of worries me. First down and 10. Mahomes throws, open, caught. MVS, first down, Kansas City. Because this is where you can't have happen. You can't have the momentum shift totally on the Chiefs' side. They score, and then they get ball back. That's a disaster if you're McDaniels. Yeah. First down and 10. No huddle for Kansas City. Ball at the 32-yard line. Mahomes still looks. Raiders just cannot get any pressure. Kadarius Toney does a good job. Gets out of bounds. Second down and 8 coming up here. I mean, if you're able to keep him in bounds, Kansas City probably has to burn a timeout there. 12 of 15 with a pick. I mean, that pick was huge. I mean, that's so far been the biggest play of this game here. 580 people watching, yet only 322 likes. The math doesn't math. Mahomes looks, throws, caught. Toney. And he's going to go down. They're in Raiders territory. Ball's going to be here at about the 49-yard line. Back-to-back catches there for the Chiefs. Use a timeout. They have one timeout remaining here in the game. One timeout left. Come on, defense. Wake the hell up. Wake it the hell up. First and 10. 14-7 is the score. Raiders have all three of their timeouts. Kansas City today, 16 pass plays, 4 rushing plays. Mahomes, shotgun. Raiders bring a pressure. Mahomes slings it. He's just got to get rid of it. I mean, I think he slipped. He had an open receiver. Mahomes doesn't really miss that much.
This snow is really playing a part in this game today. We've seen a slipped pass from Jimmy G, now one from Patrick Mahomes.
58 seconds left. Ball at the 49. I'm worried about Kelsey here in this matchup because it looks like he's going to be lined up on Divine Diablo. No, Raiders bring some pressure. It's throws, caught, middle of the field. First down, Kansas City, all the way down to the 35-yard line. James Jr. Is that what that says? Believe so. Come on, Raiders, let's go. Trevor says this will be Mahomes' worst season. You think? I don't know, man. I think he's going to have a pretty good year. I mean, what's a bad season for Mahomes? Honest question. I mean, they really are. Keep it going, Andy Reid. Highlight. What up, Highlight? Mitch, what's the first play of the game week 1? Do we dominate the whole game, or are we making a comeback win? Mahomes pressured, throws. Almost picked off by Marcus Peters. So close. I mean, I don't think that the Raiders dominate the whole game against Denver. I think that they're both very equally matched opponents. What's happening? $50 super chat, and yeah, we'll put Dark OG in timeout. Throws, quick, caught. It's Kelsey. Third down and 2. I mean, they are letting this clock drain. If I know Madden, they're about to call timeout here with 10 seconds. Yeah. Madden always calls timeout with 10 seconds left. And then they're going to kick the field goal, and then there's going to be one more play when they kick it. I mean, it's just Madden's got to figure out a few things. However, though, I do think one of the most difficult football plays is kicking a ball in the snow when it's cold. I mean, that's got to – I mean, I don't care who you are. It's got to hurt like hell. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-10 is the score here. Bucker makes it easily. So now if you're the Raiders, you have 7 seconds. What do? Just take the knee, go into half with the lead? Or do you take a shot?
I personally do a running play on the first play.
Okay.
And see, depending on how well that goes, like if you're able to get like 10 yards, maybe do a timeout, and then see where it goes from there.
I mean, Garoppolo in this game can throw it 70 yards in the air. Here we go. Oh, you can't let this man take it out. Watch this. Oh, Trey Tucker, 2 seconds left. So I'm always the guy where I'm just going to throw one up and try to get pass interference, because if you do, then you get another play. But McDaniels, this is going to be a knee or a run, and we're going to be going into half up 14-0. What do you think? What would you do in this situation? Which I get that they would do. Like, I wouldn't be too upset about it. If you have a halftime lead against the Chiefs, like, that's a big win. In Arrowhead, that's a big win. But you went into the half with all 3 of your timeouts. I know. We wanted a Hail Mary. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. 570 people watching us live here on the Raiders Report. If you haven't already, again, click that like button. Believe it or not, it does help us out quite a bit.
I owe some drinks for the Super Chats.
You do. Get them in. Thank you, Dark OG. 8 minutes to go. Third quarter. We got the second half coming up here. Chiefs get the ball to start it. This one's going to be a nail biter. I can already tell. You said it was going to be a good game. Chiefs are about to score a touchdown here. It's going to be back and forth from here on out. Snow and Christmas game.
We got our Chiefs host.
14-10.
Harrison Graham.
Come on, Raiders. We need a good start here to the second half. Need a real good start.
I don't hate it.
It's an interesting idea. Well, they should have went for it earlier in the game. Ball's at the 50. It was 4th and inches, and the Raiders punted. Yeah, just got to sack up, man. Got to sack up. Jimmy G's had a pretty good game today. Mahomes got unlucky, which I've never seen in Madden. The ball was completed to Jerick McKinnon, and Merrick took it out of his hands. It was McKinnon caught it for half a second, and then all of a sudden Merrick had it. I've never seen anything like it. First down and 10, Mahomes, ball to 25. McKinnon's the running back. Kelsey hand in the snow. Mahomes drops back, looks, throws, missile, caught, MVS. I mean, he's just killing the Raiders in this Madden season. A lot of speed. Luis, what do y'all think of the Raiders' 25K sup bet? Super Bowl bet. I mean, if they end up winning it, that's going to be a very rich man or woman. Yeah, I saw somebody made a Jeremy Chuggs account. There's a few. First down and 10, ball at the 47. I mean, if I had $25,000 to spend on the Raiders winning a Super Bowl, I'm not too worried about $25,000. I guess let's put it like that. MVS today, 5 of 56. That last one's going to be a gain of 6. Second down and 4 coming up here. Come on, Raiders. This was a good start for Las Vegas, but ever since then, it's been all Kansas City. Mahomes, shotgun, drops back, handoff, McKinnon, right side, and he's got a lot of running room. I mean, McKinnon has been killing the Raiders on the right side of the line. There was that big holding play that happened earlier in the game. If it wasn't for that, I mean, he'd be averaging 10 yards per carry right now. Chandler Jones just missed him. Marcus Epps got put on skates, and he goes down. If you're looking for free Raiders videos all season long, and if you're like, you know what, these guys are halfway decent for a Madden sim, I promise you this, during game day, even more wild. We're also going to be live this upcoming Sunday. Raiders, Niners, preseason week 1. It's going to be a wild one, that I can guarantee you. Ball to 20, first down at 10. Handoff, McKinnon, gain of 1. Yeah, you did? You're picking up what I'm putting down? Stromby says McKinnon hasn't been this good in years. McKinnon was pretty damn good last season, but Madden's more about speed. If you're fast, you're going to be a good Madden player. Second and 9, Mahomes, shotgun, McKinnon the running back again, and it's another handoff to him. I don't know how he got through that. Squeaks his way through, and now it's first down and goal. I mean, you can't deny that McKinnon's a great athlete. I had the opportunity to meet him probably like 6 years ago, and I was amazed on how much the same size we were. Like, I mean, he was tiny, tiny. That's like right when he got his big deal. He went out to San Francisco. 14-10. Raiders got the lead first to goal, but that's about to end quickly. And Brandon Jasper trying to get the vibes going. Good vibes only. Ball at the 4. Mahomes drops back. Looks. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. Kansas City. 17-0 run here for Kansas City. Touchdown, FKCs. 17 straight for the Chiefs. 17 straight. 566 people watching, 360 likes.
That's another touchdown for Kansas City.
I didn't know why you called him in here, and now I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. 17-14.
I will say this. Brandon put a vibes in there. If we get 5 more vibe stickers,
Yeah,
the Raiders will score again.
you think?
I 100% can guarantee you. Only if we get vibe stickers, though.
Vibe stickers.
They're the stickers. There's one that says vibes.
Good vibes only. Come on.
If we get 5 more, Raiders are scoring.
Here we go. Come on, Raiders. Kickoff return by Trey Tucker at the 2. And he gets past the 20. That's a win. First down and 10. Coming up 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Come on, Jimmy.
We need the vibes. Send us good vibes.
I need a good Christmas. If this game ends on a Malcolm Kuntz hold,
Need 5 more vibes.
need 5 more vibe stickers. David, if the Raiders score, I'll send 10. David, deal. That's a deal. Ball at the 23. Garoppolo under center. 2 to the left. Going to drop back here. Throws quick.
It's because we don't have good vibes.
Jimmy has
We need better vibes.
2 or 3 of those throws every game where you're just like, what the heck was that? Yeah, David just goes, what was that? I have no idea. Oscar! 4 more vibes.
4 more vibes.
Vibes. Let's go, Raiders. I think we'll count it. Second down and 10. Jimmy G looks, throws, middle of the field. I mean, what on earth?
We need 3 more vibe stickers.
I just don't even understand what that throw was.
We need more vibes.
That was not even close. He threw that football the way that when you throw a snowball and it breaks midair. Third down and 10. Jimmy G. Chiefs bring a blitz. Garoppolo throws. Not close. Mr. Akon sending the vibes. Brandon it's too late, though. It's 4th down and 10. No, if they didn't go for it on 4th and inches, 0% chance McDaniels is going for it now. And here comes the punting unit. What a disaster. I mean, this might be the most realistic game I've ever seen. Punt. Caught at the 27. What a beautiful tackle there in open space by Jacorian Bennett, the rookie. First down and 10 coming up here for Kansas City. Dave says, Madden pisses me off. Yep. The Raiders tick me off. It's tough, man. Being a Raider fan's not easy. It's not an easy task. It's not built for the weak. I know that. First and 10 coming up here. Christmas Day. Raiders need a Christmas miracle to pull off a win. Chiefs up 17-14. Pistol formation. Throws caught. Tony taken down immediately by Nate Hobbs. Second down and 4 coming up. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. It's no fun if it's too easy, right? From Martin? I don't know. I like winning a lot more than I like losing. That I can guarantee you. Second and 4, Mahomes. Raiders are ready for the screen again. I'll tell you what. McDaniels is coaching up that defense on screens because there's nowhere to go. 3rd and 5. Jeremy, I need you.
It's 3rd down.
Come on. 3rd down and 5. Come on, Raiders. Mahomes drops back, looks, pressured, throws it quick. Oh, McKinnon picks it up. And McKinnon picks it up. That sucks, man. Dang it. Yeah, K-Man the Beast says, being a Raider fan is for the toughest of tough people. It's not easy. There's no doubt about it. I think it's because, like, you just see how dedicated we are to a freaking football team. And then when you get the ups and downs that you get, it's not easy. Being a Raider fan's not built for the weak. That's a fact. 1st down and 10 for Kansas City. His ball's at the 44-yard line. Mahomes, fake handoff. Looking, throws. Kelsey caught. Takes 2 guys to bring him down, and it's going to be a gain of 3. Man, come on. I know, McKinnon fell forward for 4 yards. Well, you missed it. The game we did, on Friday? Austin Eckler was the greatest running back of all time. Like, he was like Derrick Henry, just the smaller version. He was breaking multiple tackles every time. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 47. Mahomes, shotgun. Looking. I mean, Tyree's getting held. Another good stop there by Divine Diablo. And here we go. We need a stop.
Stand up, because it's a 3rd down.
600 people watching. I want to see all y'all spam stop right now. 3rd down and 5. 2 to the right. Mahomes, fake handoff to McKinnon. Throws. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. My dad, try being a Jets fan. Yeah, sorry, Pops. I don't feel bad for you on that one. I feel like being a Raider fan, though, it's got to be just as difficult as being a Jets fan, if not more difficult. Which team has had more headache over the last 20 years? It's probably right up there. If you guys want to say hi to my dad, say hello. Mitch, what made you a Raider? When I went to my first game in Oakland back in 2019, Raiders, Broncos, Oakland tailgates, man. If you haven't gone to an Oakland tailgate, I feel bad for you because it was one of the most surreal experiences of my life. I've been to some crazy college football tailgates, but nothing like an Oakland tailgate. As soon as that happened, that was a lock. 2nd down and 4, Jacobs carry. He's got 7 carries for 17 yards and a touchdown. 2nd down and 4 coming up here. Come on, let's go. Come on, Raiders. David, super chat for Papa Renz. We need some good vibes. 209, the best tailgates. Man, I miss Oakland tailgates so much, dude. 2nd and 4, throws, caught, 1st down, Devontae. Move the sticks. Jimmy G, 11 of 20 for 149 yards and a touchdown. Come on. 17-14. Let's go, Raiders. I mean, that's a beautiful throw there by Garoppolo. I know, we need some 17s in the chat. Need some 17s in the chat. 1st down and 10. Minute 20 to go. What up, Robert? What up, Rick? What up, Martin? What up, Queen? Jay Harris. 1st down and 10. Garoppolo throwing one up. Caught! Josh Jacobs. What a throw. What a catch. Get those ones. I just saw Jay Harris at my last Oakland tailgate. I crawled into the stadium. Yeah, that's how I felt the last time the Raiders. When the Raiders played the Jags, I actually didn't even make it into the stadium. That's how bad I was, which really sucks, but it's just the truth. So that was a rough one, but that was really memorable game for obvious reasons. I also went to the Raiders-Lions game week 9 that season. That was a hell of a football game. 1st down and 10. Garoppolo looks, throw. Pass interference. My God. I will say, I don't know if we've had a single pass interference the entire year. That one should have been pass interference. 2nd down and 10. Roughing the passer. It's 2nd and 10. Ball at the 24-yard line. Garoppolo, fake handoff. Jacobs, Jimmy G looking. Can't take a sack. Throws it. Missile. Picked off in the end zone. F you, Garoppolo. Are you kidding me? Throws it into double coverage. Gets tipped. I mean, unbelievable. In the snow. Picked off. That's just a backbreaker if I've ever seen one. Douglas, sorry, just joined. Please tell me Jacobs won't be going to KC. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be a Raider. He's going to play for the Raiders this season. Jacobs isn't going anywhere. Yeah, that was bad. Somebody was wide open. That somebody was Devontae Adams. Streaking across middle of the field, that was Adams. 1st down and 10. I mean, this Raiders defense, man, they've played pretty well this game. 28 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff, middle, McKinnon, and he's going to gain about 4. 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6. I hope that's not true. I mean, Garoppolo this Madden season, we have to go back and look. I bet you he has 20 interceptions. It's got to be up there. 2nd down and 6, and that's going to do it. End of the 3rd quarter. Get those 4s in the chat. Raiders had a 14-0 lead, and now it's 17-14. Madden is just doing this out of spite. 2nd and 6, ball at the 24. Mahomes looking, pressured, throws, picked off. Let's go. Nate Hobbs with the interception. That was the pressure. The pressure that Tyree Wilson got. Mahomes had to just sling this one, and a great interception there by Nate Hobbs. If you pick off Mahomes twice and now you're on their side of the field, you got to win that game. You win the turnover battle against KC, you got to win this football game here. Come on, man. Come on, Raiders. What up, Raiders content? LaDark Swan, Brandon Jasper, William. Come on. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 49. Garoppolo. Strong formation. Handoff. Jacobs left side. Gets about 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up. 8 carries for 22 yards and a touchdown. Come on. Come on. Have not had a single overtime game this season. Not a single overtime game. On Christmas miracle. Garoppolo. Looking. Throws. Middle. Caught. Mayer. 1st down. Raiders. We got 600 people watching this thing live. If you haven't hit that like button, chances are you're a Chiefs fan. Here we go. Come on, Raiders. What up, Benham? What up, David? What up, El Loco? Get those 1s going. Rick wants the Raiders to run the rock. Ball at the 39. Jimmy G, shotgun. Adams in the slot. Oh, this is a nice one-on-one here with Jacoby. Jimmy looking, throws. Jacoby's way. 1st down, Raiders. 1st down and 10. I mean, that if you're going to go one-on-one with Jacoby on the outside, I'll take that mismatch. I mean, that's just running back towards the football. Easy pitch and catch. Get those 1s going. Here we go. Come on, Rao. Come on, Robert. I mean, you're in field goal range here. You just can't afford to have another turnover. Can't afford to have it. If you go 17-17, that's okay. Has anybody been close to their score prediction? 1st down and 10. Jimmy G going to send Adams in motion. Just, you try to get too cute. It's just unbelievable. Fake end around to Devontae. Handoff to Jacobs. You lose 2 yards. That's the Raiders' problem, is they get too cutesy. Too cutesy. The big Valboski says, what the F was that? Venom wants a mayor. I think he's got, what, one catch for 7 yards today? Second down and 12. Ball at the 27-yard line. Jimmy G. I mean, you got a mismatch on the right side. Mismatch on the right side. Goes to Adams. Third down and 6. That's a gain of 6. That's exactly what you needed to do to get this third down and manageable. Rebel Raider said, I said 20-17, so it can happen. Okay. But you also said some shit about me earlier in the show that I don't appreciate. So, I don't know if we'll count it. 3rd and 6. Ball at the 20. Jimmy G drops back. Looking. The amount of times in this game that Garoppolo scrambles to his right and then just goes like this, it blows my mind. Blows my mind. And here comes Carlson from the right hash. You're looking at about a 37-yarder here. Kick is up. And it's a tie game. 17-17. Here we go. William, that's a DC move. Yeah, it's definitely one that I'm not going to marvel about. The no-look hezzy. A no-look throw in the snow. It's just, yeah, it's unbelievable. Wasn't even close, man. Wasn't even close. Oh. All right, Rebel, if you say so, man, I'll take your word for it. 17-17. What's going to happen here on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt. Returned at the 5. And out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Patrick Mahomes. And this Chiefs offense, can we get a stop? Girl Dad said predicted 27-24 Raiders. Oh, Aaron, I appreciate you, my guy. First down and 10. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts here. Come on. Can we get a stop? Can we get a stop? Fumble return. Oh, dude, that would be elite. Mahomes, already 2 interceptions today. Crosby just got double-teamed. Isaiah Pacheco, no, that's Kadarius Toney with the catch, gain of 6. Second down and 4 coming up. Oh, boy, this is getting interesting. Patrick B., I almost missed the whole show. It's all good. We went live randomly today on a Monday because we had to get all 3 of our sims done before the Raiders' first preseason game on Sunday, and I'm off on Friday. 2nd and 4. Mahomes, handoff, McKinnon. Crosby on the tackle, 3rd down and 4. Momentum is on the Raiders' side, and now it's 3rd down.
Get those stops in the chat!
3rd and 4, Mahomes. Throws quick, caught Toney, 1st down. I mean, you're just playing way too soft coverage there. If you're playing 7 yards back and the 1st down marker's at 5, Mahomes going to call hike, throws it instantly, and it's an easy 1st down. Dang it. Come on, man. Palak, Rebel, Terry. I know, it's a rough one. What up, Sancho? If you want Chiefs fans each Corn the Long Way shirts, go to chatsports.com/corn. Luckily for you, we also have a Broncos, a Chargers one as well. And if you don't like McDaniels, guess what? We got that one on top of that. First down at 10. Ball at the 37-yard line. Mahomes, handoff right side. McKinnon. And he's going to gain 4 yards. I mean, McKinnon there is just running physical. Physical, man. At least we're not getting blown out by Douglas. Very true. Still time, though. 17s. Both teams, 3 timeouts. What I'm worried about is the Raiders aren't going to have enough time to score. Here we go. Mahomes looking, throws. Man, that was a risky throw, but it was broken up. Looking to Travis Kelce's way. Really nice defensive play there by the Raiders, and it's 3rd down and 6. if the Raiders get a stop here, if I'm Las Vegas, I'm trying to kill as much clock as possible. You can't give Mahomes 30 seconds. 3rd down and 6. Mahomes looks, throws. Freaking shit, man. 1st down. What are we doing? MVS might be the greatest player in this game. I mean, the Raiders don't have an answer for him. 2 straight weeks. Why are we showing Jacob Johnson? He's not in the game. 17s. MVS, 6 for 69. Not nice. Not nice at all. Holy crap. 1st down and 10. What are the Raiders challenging for? They're saying he didn't get his feet in? They're saying he didn't. I don't see how they... What the hell are you doing, McDaniels? You're going to challenge that? There's no way that he didn't get both feet in. Now we're going to lose a timeout. That timeout is one that we need. Raiders lose a timeout. What are you doing? He's like, we can't do an end around at the 40-yard line, but I can challenge it right now. Patrick says he didn't have control of the ball. I don't see how you say that. Now we lose a very critical timeout. Ball's at the 44-yard line. Mahomes, shotgun, 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Mahomes drops back. He's looking. Pressured. Get him, Chandler. Oh, it's going to be roughing the passer, isn't it? This is going to be roughing the passer. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Are you kidding me? On Chandler Jones. 1st down and 10 for Kansas City. Now ball's at the 14. 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Handoff, middle, McKinnon. Gain of 7. He's got 9 carries for 49 yards. Come on, man. Typical McDaniels. F the refs. What are all these roughing the passers? I mean, we haven't had a roughing the passer call in probably 10 weeks. 2nd and 3. Mahomes looking, throws, caught. 1st down and goal coming up here for Kadarius Toney and the Kansas City Chiefs. Overtime would be lit. I wonder if that's the reason why Chuggs said best game of the year. Could be. Could be. 17-17. Oh, it has been a great game. 1st and goal, Mahomes. Handoff, middle, McKinnon, touchdown. Kansas City. That's devastating. Chiefs up now 23-17. If you're the Raiders, you got to go right down the field here. You got to score. And if I do score, I'm going for 2. I'm not going to overtime with Kansas City at Arrowhead. If you go down the field, you score, you go for 2. Sack up, you go for 2. 23-17 is the score. What? Refs got the Venmo, potentially. You never know who's getting paid in the league. 23-17. Kick is up. And the kick is good here. 24-17. That was a 9-play, 56-yard drive. Oh, man. Is Lil Pop a Chiefs fan? I think he is. 24-17. Come on, Raiders. Need some good vibes going. We need some good vibes going. Plenty of time.
What do you think is going to happen this drive?
You have 2 timeouts in the 2-minute warning.
I mean,
plenty of time.
You can't have a field goal. You need a touchdown.
Touchdown. It's 4-down territory from here on out. Don't you dare.
Oh.
I was going to say, don't you dare. Take it. Here we go. Ball to 25. Come on, Jimmy.
Let's go!
Come on, Jimmy. We need a hell of a drive here. Ball to 25-yard line. 4-down territory from here on out.
Send the good vibes. We need all the good vibes.
Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. First down and 10. Raiders down a touchdown. Jacobs, the running back. Adams, I don't know what that means over his head. Is he confused? Garoppolo looking, throws, quick, caught. Renfro got some running room. And it's a big first down. First play there by the Raiders, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down and 10. Coming up, ball at the 43-yard line. Get those 13s going. What up, Kirk? What up, Robert? What up, Darth? What up, El Loco? We got over 700 people watching. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please make sure you do so. We got Garoppolo looking, throw, short, caught. Adams makes a guy miss. And he's going to get about 7. They're going to give him 8 yards here. No need to rush. No need to rush. Second down and 2. Oscar. There isn't a team I hate more than the Chiefs. But he used a different word. Brandon Jasper sending the good vibes. Second down and 2. Ball at midfield. Jimmy drops, looks, throws quick. Jacobs pushed out of bounds, and he's going to lose a yard here. 1:30 to go. I don't like it. I don't like it. I get what they were trying to do, but I do not like it. Come on. Come on. Who you going to here? Renfro's been clutch today. I'm looking for Renfro. Give me some third and Renfro. He's lined up in the slot. I do like that matchup. Devontae on the outside. Moving in now. This is usually Devontae territory. Got him. You got him. Throws quick. Jacobs first down. Makes a guy miss. Here we go. It's a big first down. If you score a touchdown here, you're going for 2, right? Y for yes, N for no. You got to go for 2 if you score a touchdown. Right? If you score a touchdown, do you go for 1 or do you go for 2? I mean, you got to go for 2 in my book. 1:05 to go. Raiders 2 timeouts left. Ball at the 42. Fake handoff. Jacobs. Garoppolo looks. 7. Oh, my Lord. Takes a shot. Oh. And it falls incomplete. I don't know if that's snow on the ground or whatever I just did. I thought he came down with it. Falls incomplete. Dang it. Garoppolo, shotgun, 3 to the right. Austin Hooper in the game. Jimmy looking. Jesus. Back. Caught. Renfro. Back foot, 45 yards in the snow. Oh, Garoppolo. I mean, that's never going to happen. Jimmy back foot. Timeout Raiders. Ball at the 1. Do you run it or do you pass? You have a timeout left. The problem is if you score now, 20 seconds left for Kansas City, 3 timeouts. That makes me nervous. I mean, if you're the Raiders here, I'm going to pass. Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer. He had him. He had Mayer. Just missed him. Second down and goal. He had him. Just missed him. PG says you run it 4 times. The reason why I don't know if I want to run it 4 times, because then you got to use your timeout. Like, I want to save that timeout. Second and goal. Mayer again has a mismatch. Garoppolo, they bring a blitz. Caught. Mayer, touchdown. Flag, though. What's the flag? What's the flag? Don't you dare do this. Pass interference. It's on the defense. The touchdown's going to stand. The touchdown's going to stand. You better go for 2, Josh. You better go for 2. Show me those TDs, man. McDaniels, sack up. Go for 2. Get your offense back out there on the field. 26 seconds left. You went right down the field. Sack up. I am okay with you losing, going for 2 and not getting it. If you go to overtime, I do not want to do that. Unbelievable. 24-24. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. There's no way you would kick the extra point there. No chance. Son of a gun, man. 24-24. If this game goes to overtime, I will have to take a pee break. I got to take a leak so bad. I drank a boot. 26 seconds left. David, Raider Nation, my man of my word. He did. He did say that if the Raiders score, he'd send in a 10. Cheers to you, my guy. 26 seconds. It's going to be caught, returned here at the 4-yard line. Gets out to about the 20, and he's going to go down. So if you're Kansas City, do you try to score? Do you take a knee? You just throw one up? Jasper, McClown eats corn the long way. Chatsports.com/corn to get your shirt. First down at 10. Raiders have one timeout. Chiefs have all three of their timeouts. Ball to 23. Mahomes, shotgun. Yikes. Oh, man. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Kelsey. Here we go. Fake. It's going to be a handoff McKinnon, and he gets blasted. And I think that's going to do it. We're going to go overtime. First overtime game of the year. 24-24 on Christmas. We got some free football here. Free football. All right, Chuggs, I need you to take over. It's overtime. I got to go take a pee. You got it?
All right. We've got overtime football. Mitch is going to the restroom. You know what that means. Every $20 is a shot. But I want to know, 24-24, who you got? Do you have the Raiders? Type LV. Or you have those dirty Kansas City Chiefs? Type KC. Let me know in the chat. It's overtime, baby. Also, bonus, overtime, you calling heads or you calling tails? Raiders are the away team. They get to call it. You calling heads or you calling tails in this overtime coin toss? Let me know in the chat. Raider Sancho says heads. I'm going tails. K-Man says heads. Lexus says heads. Madway's heads. A lot of heads in the chat. A lot of heads in the chat. It's like high school all over again. Not a lot of tails. Really? Tails never fails. Brandon Jasper. Rules is the rules, Mitch. Rules is the rules. You going heads or tails? I'm going tails. It never fails. I think we might have a quarter in the office somewhere. I can do a quick coin toss maybe. I don't know where it is though. Oh, good. I'm gonna use Siri. All right. Oh wait, I enabled Siri. Siri and search. We need to flip a coin. Okay. Siri, flip a coin. Siri, flip a coin. Okay, I'm here. Flip a coin. I feel like I'm a boomer right now. I can't get Siri to work. Flip a coin. All right. They're flipping a coin out there. I'm going tails. Siri went heads. Siri went heads. We have one $20 super chat, so that's one shot for La Mitchell Renz. is wasted here. Chuggs needs help. Hey, I think we got it all set. Overtime football, Christmas Day, snow game. This is a good game so far. Good game. Also, with the new overtime rules, I'm like 99% sure I receive if you get the call right. But with the overtime rules, you know, if they get the ball and then you get the ball back and you kick a field goal, it's game. Do you at any point maybe say, hey, it's a snow game, maybe we try to pin them deep, get a stop? Do you, if you get the coin toss, do you maybe kick off instead of receive? What do you do? I would still receive, but I'm saying, like, is there any moment where you're like, hey, maybe I kick it? Girl's dad said def not. Receive all day. Hey, worth a shot. Mitch's Renz. Back and better than ever. First question for you after you're coming back. Do you go heads or tails?
For this?
Yep. Overtime, coin toss. You're the guy that the Raiders sent out there.
Oh, I'm doing tails.
Tails. That's what I said. Tails never fails.
Rules are rules, Mitch and Joy. So, again, I'm not going to drink today, so what I ended up doing is I heard you out there. I grabbed a jelly bean.
Oh.
So, I don't know what flavor the yellow one is. This is either
rotten egg or...
rotten egg, buttered popcorn, banana. I don't know. It's something like that. So, cheers to all y'all.
Brandon Jasper, L'chaim.
Oh, man.
Yep. Rotten egg?
Freaking rotten egg, man. It's so gross. It's honestly one of the worst ones. It smells... Or it smells like rotten egg. Or it tastes like the way rotten eggs smell. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's...
All right,
man.
folks. Here's the end of today's Madden game.
Here we go. Let's go. Overtime. The people out there in the hall who don't work at Chat Sports were looking at me like, dude's got a backwards jersey and a Christmas hat on. Here we go. Come on, Raiders.
It's tails, and they elect to receive.
Holy shit.
Tails, and they elect to receive.
If they win this football game. Oh, come on. Come on, Raiders. 24-24. Touchdown wins it. Here we go. Trey Tucker caught goal line. And he gets taken down for the 20. Shocking. All right, here you go. Oh, yeah. Jeremy in my ear said he's about to take this for a touchdown. I was like, holy shit. I feel like I'm there now. First down and 10 for the Raiders. If they score a touchdown, they win. Also, is there more overtime? There's 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Am I wrong? Looking at that overtime clock? I don't know what Madden's doing. They're like, you know what? We're going to add 15 seconds to overtime. First down and 10. Jimmy G looks. Screen. Jacobs. And he lowers his shoulder and picks up 8 yards. That's tough running. Garoppolo over 300 yards today. 2 touchdowns and an interception. What's going to happen here on the drive? I want to see nothing but touchdowns. Lol. Gosh darn. What a time to turn on the Raiders report. Hell yeah, man. Raiders tied with the Chiefs 24-24. It's Christmas Day, so happy holidays to everyone out there. Second down and 2. Garoppolo, shotgun. Chiefs bring forward. Oh, man, hit. Almost a tuck roll. Yikes, and it falls harmlessly to the ground. If you go 3 and out after winning the toss, I'm not going to be a happy man. What do you do here? Do you run it or do you pass? Run it or pass? What would you guys do? Bunches to the right. Adams by himself on the left. And they run it with Jacobs, and it's a big hole. First down, Las Vegas. That was a gutsy play call. Jacobs before that run was like 9 carries for 20 yards. And a big hole there opened up by Andre James. Giggity. First down, get those ones. Let me see some JJs. That's a big run right there. Jacobs today, 10 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you want to join us for our live Week 17 matchup. That's going to be tomorrow here on the Raiders Report. We'll go live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. First down at 10, Garoppolo, shotgun, one to the left. Going to send Adams in motion. Jimmy, handoff, Jacobs. And he's just not going anywhere. He's going to lose a yard, 11 for 28. Ah, man, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Tom Hood, is this a simulation? I can't believe you're asking that right now. Second down and 11. 24 to 24. 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go. You're right. It's a Rick and Morty skit. Second and 11, another handoff to Jacobs, and he's going to get 3. Third down and 8 coming up. Oh, Jeremy, maybe. Stuffed like a turkey. What does that mean? Third down and 8. Come on, Garoppolo. Come on, Garoppolo. All right, you got one-on-one right there with Devontae. You got to go that route. Chiefs bring a blitz. Jimmy G's got some time to throw. Still looking. Still looking. Throws deep. Caught! Adams! All the way down to the 37. Holy shit. I mean, you got to give some credit there to the Raiders' offensive line. Good job, Adams, coming back to the football. What a first down there. Holy shit. Christmas miracle. Or are we going to get Cole? I don't know. Adams today, 6 for 76. Touchdown wins it. Touchdown wins it. Ball at the 37. Garoppolo. Shotgun. Drops back. Chiefs bring pressure. Caught. Adams to the 20. To the 10. Oh, shit. Down at the 5. Holy crap. First down and goal. Touchdown wins it for the Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Let's get some FKCs in the chat. For those of you that are watching this live, we will continue the show after this with an extra segment. If you're not watching this live, well then, hey, hell of a game here. 24-24, ball at the 5-yard line. Garoppolo under center. Looks, throws, caught, touchdown Raiders, that's the game. The rookie, Michael Mayer, FKC, 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 FKC. A Christmas miracle. You got to be shitting me, man. If you would tell me that the Raiders would beat Kansas City in Arrowhead on Christmas, I'd say, I got to stop drinking. I don't believe what I just witnessed. You weren't wrong. That was the best game of the year. Just one, baby. Too easy. It was too easy.
Raiders! Just one, baby!
I mean, the Raiders now in Madden go to 9-6. The Chiefs with that loss, that probably also kicks them out of first place.
Let's go!
I can't believe what I just saw. I don't even know if it's possible. I don't even know if it's possible. Wow. Wow. I don't even believe it. Raiders now are 9-6.
Let's
and the Madden
freaking go.
You got the Colts, and then you got the Broncos. I mean,
all right. Raiders win. Quick tune o'clock for me.
Quick tune o'clock?
Every $10 super chat is going to be a shot. Let's go.
Chargers are 8-6. I don't know. I haven't run the simulation for week 16 yet. But that win was a big win.
1 minute on the clock. Every $10 super chat is a shot. Just one, baby.
Holy crap.
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. What a win. What up, Nada? What up, Shab? What up, Guerra? We had almost 800 people watching the show.
The big Valboski, I'll do actual shots, not sips.
I do sips. I'm not going to lie to you. I do sips.
Hey, but you only have 40 seconds left.
Oscar Serrano, Venom, Dawson. Coming up next here on the Raiders Report, we got some news and rumors to discuss. And then after that, we're going to head on out of here, just so all of y'all know. Got some news, got some rumors to discuss, and that'll be it. I love how we're wearing Santa hats in August. It's a Christmas game. You got to practice how you play, man. Easy dub,
Right.
And it's not even close from the NAR shredder.
I guess me and Brandon are the only people excited for a Raiders win.
Always down for a tune o'clock. Cheers to Mr. Brandon Jasper. Let's see the stats from Rick. I don't know if you can play it. That's it. No more. No more. Lil Pop.
Woo.
It's going to happen. The big.
Oh.
Pour them to the rim. So he wants rim jobs only.
Only rim jobs.
Rim jobs only for the big Valboski. But that's it, though. No more. Big Valboski, last one. You got two more.
I mean it.
That's it. No more. It's Monday, Rebel. I know. I'm not drinking today. Chuggs is getting after it, though. He's still in vacation mode. It's Christmas.
Wish we had some eggnog.
Yeah. That'd be legit. That would be legit.
All right.
Big Val, you in. 538 people watching, which I guess now I can take this off.
Great game.
Oh, legendary game, some would say.
Woo. Raiders needed a dub.
Yep.
Raiders needed a dub, and that's what they got.
I mean, 9-6 compared to 8-7. Now you got Indy.
It's funny because
then Denver.
Lil Pop was joking like, oh, y'all are mad over a Madden game after the Chiefs scored. Now he's like, do it in a real game. Why don't you do it in a real game? Who's the one mad about Madden now, Lil Pop?
I know, right?
That's all I'm saying. Who's big mad about this game? Looks like Lil Pop is.
Well, Dark Swan, so we making the playoffs in the Sims? Maybe. I mean, if you go 11-6, I would imagine you're going to be making it in. That's a big win against Kansas City. I mean,
Huge.
I don't think that the Raiders will beat the Chiefs this year, but if they do,
Your next two games, Colts, Broncos.
yeah,
Could the Raiders go 11-6?
That's nuts. That would be insane to me. That might be more crazy than beating Kansas City. Going 11-6.
The losers of this game, Kansas City.
Probably, Lil Pop. Probably.
Lil Pop's big mad.
Lil Pop, Big Mad.
It's okay.
We could change his name to Big Mad.
Big mad Lil Pops?
Hey.
Lil Poops?
Nada says fingers crossed.
Little Poops?
I feel you there, man.
Little Poops.
All right, we got 516 people watching. Who's ready to get into some Raiders news and
I
rumors?
actually heard Lil Pop is just Jackson Mahomes' burner.
Really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, when he's not terrorizing local businesses in Kansas City, he's watching the Raiders report.
Well, hey, it's good to have you here. Thanks for watching. No, I've said some pretty terrible things about you, as most people have. Raiders won 30-24.
What a game.
Christmas is great, man. I got exactly what I wanted for Christmas.
So,
a victory against Kansas City.
Full transparency here.
I'm listening.
The reason why I stopped it here, the game glitched and just kept on playing.
What do you mean?
After the touchdown, the Raiders kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
They kicked it off. The game just kept on going.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then Nate Hobbs got a pick six.
So you're telling me they didn't end the game here?
No. Then Nate Hobbs got a pick six, and then the game ended. Yeah, it was Madden was glitching hard.
I mean, they had to if they started the game with 8-11. That's like starting an overtime with 15 minutes and 11 seconds.
I was gonna just stop it, but I was like, let's see what what is Madden doing? And Jimmy G pick six Patrick Mahomes pick six to Nate Hobbs. Game ended.
Wow.
So the actual ending score was it was actually 37-24.
That's wild. Only in Madden. You go in tied 24-24, you leave winners 37-24. It's tough to do, man. Both teams get the ball. Maybe.
Tyler McMillan, that's why I'm not buying Madden. That's why?
That's the reason. Because of a glitch.
Not the Jimmy G 50-yard off his back foot throws.
Isaiah says, what's the record right now?
Oh, Patrick,
Raiders record's 9-6.
If they had that, I would sim the Raiders season in NFL Blitz.
Dude, NFL Blitz Madden season would be legit.
Dude, if we had updated Blitz, I would 100% sim the Raiders season with it.
Wow. That would be pretty wild. I'm not going to lie to you. Raiders, though, are currently 9-6 as it stands right now. What we're going to do now is get into some Raiders training camp news and rumors that I want to discuss. Then after that, we will wrap up today's show and get on out of here. Devin Smith, McDaniel started 6-0 in Denver. You never know. Yeah, true. You never know what can happen. But
Devin Smith, first-time Super Chatter.
First-time Super Chatter. Cheers to Devin. I'll also say that's kind of like the equivalent of the Raiders starting out hot and then fading in the back. So what do we see? McDaniels can start out strong, but it's how you finish. That's how people remember you. How you finished. In real life and in football. You ready? Chuggs says we're ready. Hopefully you guys are ready. Coming up right now, here's some Raiders news, rumors, a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff to talk about here on the Raiders Report. Raider Nation, what's going on? Today's show presented by Manscaped. It's Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, and guess what? My balls are silky smooth. Why? I use Manscaped, and you can too. Go to manscaped.com, use code Raiders. That way you can save 20% off and get free shipping on all of the best male grooming products out there. So coming up here on today's show is I'm going to give you all the training camp news that you can't afford to miss. The Silver and Black did not practice on Monday. However, there was a lot of updates over the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about Jimmy G. Should the Raiders rescind Josh Jacobs' franchise tag? That's going to be the final topic of discussion here on the Raiders Report. Before I get into my Raiders roundup, because I got 6 ready to crack open for you, the Raiders did work out tight end Dakota Allen, who did play some quarterback in college. He also was a little bit of a punter as well. Seems like a pretty versatile player overall. And he suffered an ACL injury last season. Sounds like he's pretty well recovered from that. The big thing to note here is this. The Raiders are going to keep their tabs on Dakota. They want to see how he plays. They think he's a pretty good athlete. The signing did not happen today as I am recording, but from what I am being told, it's not out of the realm of possibility that the Raiders do sign Dakota Allen. All right, it's time now to get into our rumors here, and I haven't done the Just Win Babies in a while, so I figured, you know what? Let's get into some Just Win Babies. Jimmy Garoppolo, he's been struggling at Raiders training camp. I mean, there was one day he threw like 7 interceptions in back-to-back practices. So, is it time to panic with Jimmy G? I'm going to give this one only one Just Win, baby. I'm going to say that there is a small shred of truth in terms of panicking. I get it. I get when you see 7 interceptions, when you see up and down, coming off of a year where you had Derek Carr, you needed to feel maybe a little bit better about the quarterback situation. Here's the thing, though. It's just training camp. He does look like he's working off some rust. He does look pretty sharp in the short passing game, but from what I understand, the Raiders are trying to throw the ball deep. Why? They're trying to practice what they are not good at, which I am 100% on board with. That's exactly what practice is for. And on top of that, I don't mind my quarterback taking a few shots that, he might not be able to make in the game, because you want to be able to test what guys you can trust to make that 50-50 ball. And anytime you talk about QB play, it's always going to get blown out of proportion. but I saw my guy Sanjit, he posted this picture on Twitter, and I know it's going to look weird. I just want you to look at the title here. This is all the way back in 2019 during training camp when Jimmy Garoppolo threw 5 consecutive interceptions in practice. Guess what? That season, Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers went on to the Super Bowl. Bottom line, sometimes training camp gets blown out of proportion. I am this many years old when I remember. How about all the training camps leading up to it where Derek Carr apparently looks unbelievable? He looks great. The Raiders defense looks better than ever. It's the offseason. Sometimes things get blown out of proportion. And if there was one thing that I have realized, looking at a lot of these beat writers, they just seem super bitter right now covering this Raiders team. So I'm not going to put too much stock early into the struggles because to me, Jimmy Garoppolo is a gamer. And a lot of times when the lights are on, when it's time to play, some players have that ability to flip that switch. And to me, that's what Garoppolo ultimately is. Now, if you do not know, the Raiders play the San Francisco 49ers in preseason action on Sunday, and we're going to be battling the 49ers report here at Chat Sports, whether it's Super Chats on game day, but starting right now, we are doing a subscriber battle. So whatever channel gets the most subs this week, they win. If they're going to be battling on the field, I'm going to be battling on YouTube. So don't let me down because this is a rivalry that I know a lot of y'all are going to want to win. And if you enjoy our live Madden simulations, well, guess what? For actual game day, we get even crazier. And we're going to be live here, Raiders preseason game against the Niners. We're going to go live an hour before kickoff. We're going to get the tailgate party started. I'm hoping to see Aiden O'Connell out there throwing. The Niners have Sam Darnold, Trey Lance, and Brock Purdy all playing. So if you haven't already, subscribe, join us for a lot of Raiders-Niners updates the entire week. Let's go to the next story here on the Raiders Report. Ja'Cory Bennett, the favorite to start on the outside this upcoming season. I'm going to give this one 3 just win babies, and it's pretty likely. I love me some Duke Shelley, and this is not a Duke Shelley losing the battle. It is Ja'Cory Bennett, the Raiders rookie, who they traded up for technically at 103 overall. It sounds like Bennett's the guy, like he's going to be the guy. He's been working on the outside a lot with the starting unit, and anytime that Marcus Peters is on the field, it just seems like Bennett is right there trying to create some chemistry, which I like because that also means Nate Hobbs is going to be playing in the slot. If the season were to start today, I think it's Bennett on the outside, Marcus Peters on the outside, Nate Hobbs in year 3 right in the middle. But to me, Bennett is an athletic freak. And I talked to a Raiders player, this was 2 weeks ago, and I continually bring it up here. He flat out told me if they were to do a race right now, Bennett wins the race. He might be the fastest guy on the field. His athletic ability is showcasing itself. I said the other day I made this analogy where people always say pound for pound. Well, Ja'Cory Bennett, inch for inch, might be right up there with somebody like a Tyree Wilson because he's a long, lanky, super athletic player. And right now, as it stands, this is an old depth chart, but Bennett's probably on the outside where Duke Shelley is, and that's really an impressive thing, especially for the young Raiders rookie. Now, speaking of inches, if you want to be gain an extra inch or two because that's what football is all about. Go to manscaped.com, code Raiders, 20% off, and make sure that you use code Raiders because that's how Manscaped knows that y'all coming from me, and then that's how you guys get the discount. I will always recommend the Performance Package. Usually, it's this price, but if you use code Raiders, you get it for this price here. It's hot as balls in Las Vegas. It's hot as balls across the United States right now, and if your balls are sweating, probably because you're not using the deodorant. And if they are going to sweat, hey, use the ball toner. So if you do get lucky enough to get down there, or she gets lucky enough to get down there, it's smelling great. The Lawnmower 4.0, you can use it to trim up your body. You can use it to trim up your ball sack. It's also shower safe, so you can take it in the shower. It's got an awesome light at the edge, so when you are trying to get into your dark areas, or I don't know, if you use it on your black hole, you're not going to cut yourself. Shout out also to Manscaped for the boxers, the weed whacker, if you got hair in your ears, your nose. Bottom line is Manscaped is here to help all the guys look great. So go to manscaped.com. Shout out to them for sponsoring the Raiders Report. Let's go to Jermaine Illuminor, who did an interview on this show basically naked in a sauna and can confirm uses Manscaped. Is Jermaine Illuminor going to be starting at right guard this upcoming season for the Silver and Black? This one, I got to give 2 just win babies, and I do think people are talking it's a coin flip. And I jokingly say this because I will say we got a lot of NFL teams here at Chat Sports. Raiders got to have the worst beat writers in all of sports, right? Vic Tafer goes on Twitter, says, Jermaine Illuminor has been working at right guard. Illuminor quote tweets it and says, it's not true. It's not true. No, I'm not. Here's the exact example of it. The problem is for these beat writers, and why I'll always say you can't take everything that they say at training camp, it's because they're looking at what happens during the plays with binoculars. They're 2 football fields away. McDaniels and Ziegler don't let beat reporters get close to the action because they want to have the secrecy. However, even though Illuminor has called out Tafer for spreading fake news, which I think is just the type of guy Illuminor is. He sees something fake out there, he's going to tell you. This doesn't mean that he won't play right guard this upcoming season. I know the Raiders like Thayer Munford, and Munford's going to continue to get work. When I have messaged Jermaine, he wants to play right tackle, and he believes that he can be the best right tackle in football with Colton Miller. However, though, Illuminor has also told me that if he needs to play guard to make the overall unit the best that it possibly can, he's going to do that. So let's just say this right now. Let's play a little bit of a game. We're sitting in the room with Carmen Brasillo, and you got 2 options for your Raiders starting offensive line against the Denver Broncos. You got the left option, which has Jermaine Illuminor playing right tackle, and you can rotate different right guards in there. Let's say Greg Van Roten. You could put Natane Moody there. Would you go with the left side of the offensive line, or would you go with the right one, which is Colton Miller, Dylan Parham, Andre James, Jermaine Illuminor at right guard, and then Thayer Munford at right tackle? So go down in the comments section right now and let me know. Are you going with the left, or are you going to go with the right? My answer personally is I would roll with the right side of that screen graphic because to me, the Raiders have a higher upside with Thayer Munford at right tackle. I do think Illuminor is a better right tackle than Munford as it stands right now. But I also think that the overall offensive line is better if you get some work in there with Thayer. Because to me, this team, this organization wants to see what they have at right tackle with Munford. And if they're really sold on him, a few years ago when he was first coming out of Ohio State, there were some people that thought he could have been a first-round pick. Like, that's how highly touted he was. So you let Carmen Russillo work with him here for a little bit. You kick Jermaine in at right guard. It gives you a little bit more versatility overall and see what you got. But you do this because you believe in Munford. If you put him out there and he's not ready, you're trying to get Jimmy Garoppolo killed, which is the last thing I want. The only way Munford's going out there if he's ready. We got 3 more rumors to get into here on the Raiders Report. So let's now talk about Trey Tucker. And I had a source tell me that Trey Tucker will be the Raiders' best draft pick this season. I always give credit to my sources. I always respect their opinion. But I'm going to respectfully disagree here on this one. This one's only 1 just win, baby. And I think it's a small shred of truth that Trey Tucker ends up being the best draft pick for the Raiders. And the reason why I say that is I just have a lot of hype around some of the other players here on this team. I will admit that he does look like a steal for the Raiders at pick 100 right now. They're using him a lot. Whether it's pre-snap, whether it's going to be special teams, whether his involvement in the offense. And when I tell you that the Raiders are going to use him a ton this season, that doesn't necessarily translate to a lot of touches. It translates into them respecting his athletic ability, and it is like they want to turn him into Cheetah 2.0, right? Like I saw my guy Graf, he did a show, and it was like titled Cheetah 2.0, and that stuck in my head. But they want to use him the way that the Chiefs used to use Tyreek Hill, the way that the Dolphins use Tyreek Hill now. They want to use him for pre-snap reads, where he's going back and forth, back and forth. You have to respect his athletic ability, and his quickness plus the speed, it makes him almost untouchable in open space right now. Yeah, quick knees. I mean, I'll tell you what, you're going to have some quick knees to be able to take him down, Chuggs. But, like, seriously, when you catch the football and you make other dudes look like they're running on ice or like they have skates, and I've been told, like, they can't, sometimes you can't even get a hand on him. That's how quick twitch he is right now. And I do think that he's going to have a hell of a year. And the Raiders' 2023 draft class, as it stands right now, Tyree Wilson, they're still hoping that he's ready to go in week 1. Michael Mayer's going to have a good impact this season. I do think Byron Young's going to have a hell of an impact. Ja'Cory Bennett sounds like he's going to be starting on the outside. I don't really think you're going to see much of Aiden O'Connell. Chris Smith's going to have a good year. Reports Amari Burney's been impressing early on. And Nesta Jade Silvera, from what I understand, has been taking advantage of the fact that Neil Farrell Jr. isn't out there on the field right now, and he's going to be a solid run stopper for the Raiders. So until I see Tucker on game days, it's really going to be hard for me to gauge the hype because I remember, oh my gosh, what was the guy's name from Cal? He was a member of the Cowboys for so many years. Tavon Austin. I had somebody tell me that he looks like Tavon Austin, and maybe that's the case. But right now in training camp, guys know that they're not going to get laid out. And when you're a player like Trey Tucker, you're going to use that to your advantage. He's an incredible athlete. People don't dispute that. But when it's actually game day and you know you're going to get hit, that changes the way that you run a little bit. So I do think I got to see that. But I'm not trying to take anything away from Tucker. It's just I'm not going to sit up here and say that that's going to be the Raiders' best draft pick this season. If I was a betting man, I'm going to expect a bigger impact from Tyree Wilson. I'm going to expect a bigger impact from Michael Mayer, Byron Young, and Ja'Cory Bennett. I believe all 4 of those players will have a bigger year than Trey Tucker this upcoming season. And I think most Raider fans would probably agree with that statement. And if Tucker ends up having a better year than all 4 of those guys, believe me, I will proudly take that L because that means Tucker truly did ball out. Now, I want to give a shout out here to some of the Noti gang from the videos that went out on August 6th. We got Tomb Raider, Tyler, Raider, Sancho D, and Matthew Yoakum. If you don't know what the Noti gang is, it's people who are not only subscribed, but take pride in trying to be one of the very first people that comment on a Raiders Report video. If you're a part of the Noti gang, show out in the comment section. Who knows? You might see yourself here on the show. Let's go to another story here. The defense looks legit. I got to give this one 4 just win babies. And I laugh when I say it because just like I just said about Tucker, until I see it on game day, it's hard for me to believe. However, the amount of people that I talk to, the amount of Raiders players that I have mentioned, I said, dude, is it for real? They're saying, yeah, the defense has been flying all over the football field. And one of the things that I love that I heard recently was Patrick Graham simplified his defense this year. And it's really showing. It's allowing players like Nate Hobbs, Merrick to not think so much and just go out there and just be athletic. It's helping a guy like Marcus Peters comes in and is showing, hey, you want to be able to create turnovers? Cool. This is the type of swagger you need to have out there on the field. And they're being physical. The depth out there has been really solid. And the Raiders defense right now is winning training camp. They're outplaying the offense, and it doesn't sound like it's all that close. And, yeah, I get it. It's training camp. But with the amount of money that the Raiders spent on offense and the defense, if it's playing up to that level, good things could be happening here for this team. Now, in terms of some of my defensive standouts, Crosby and Chandler Jones, like I've heard Crosby literally is just like unguardable. You can't handle him. Chandler Jones looks a lot slimmer. Peters, Ja'Cory Bennett, Nate Hobbs, I believe that's going to be your starting cornerback rotation. Almeek Robertson and Sam Webb have really stood out. Marcus Epps and Trevon Merrick have both looked good. And then Isaiah Palameo continues to show that he is getting better and better in the coverage game. These are the top 10 players that I would say have really stood out. I'm not saying like anybody expected anything different from Crosby, but right now these 10 players have really stood out from what I've heard. Let's go to the final story here on the Raiders Report, and maybe one of the reasons why you clicked on this video here. The Raiders could possibly rescind Josh Jacobs' franchise tag. This was a story that PFT broke down, and you know what? Before I give you my answer, what do you guys have to say? Show the Raiders rescind the franchise tag for Jacobs. Type R. If that happens, you save $10.1 million, but Jacobs turns into a free agent and he's free to sign with anybody. Or you type D for don't. PFT went with this article. They went with the idea, and I saw it, and I had to bring it up on today's show because it is 0 just win, babies. Tuck rule, tuck that. The Raiders, if the Raiders took away Jacobs' franchise tag and they let him hit free agency, that's a fireable offense for both Ziegler and McDaniels. And I know what PFT did. I saw the article out there. I saw some people talk about it. I'm sorry. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why on earth would you let a running back who had over 2,000 total yards on your team hit the open market? With teams like the Chiefs and the Broncos reportedly being interested, I'm sorry. Like, for you to even come up with this idea and think that it's a possibility just shows your lack of football knowledge. And I understand how tough it is to make football content in the offseason. Yes, I make rumors all the time. I don't make them. I talk about rumors. Let me clarify that. But I started doing this show because I saw articles out there like PFT, and I was like, holy shit, I got to give my opinion on this because it makes absolutely, positively no sense for the Raiders to take away the franchise tag. And if you're an organization that lets your franchise quarterback go in Derek, I will still say the divorce with Derek Carr was the perfect thing that the Raiders needed to do to move on. But how do you explain to your fan base, how do you explain that you are a competent NFL franchise for you to let go of your quarterback and your star running back and not get any draft capital for it? Like, you gave Derek Carr the no-trade clause. Okay, that one you kind of did to yourself, but you were able to get out of that contract. If you can't get anything for those top two players, I'm sorry. That is a major, major loss for the Raiders. So to me, the Raiders have four options here with Jacobs. Either Jacobs plays on the franchise tag and makes $10.1 million. I will say, if the Raiders were to take away the tag, Jacobs has got to realize nobody's giving him $10.1 million at this point of the offseason. Nobody. I would say your other option here is you work on a 1 New Year deal, which I put out a video. I want to say that went out on Saturday. I'll put it down in the comments and in the description of today's show where you work out a new 1 year deal with some incentives that if the Raiders make the playoffs, Jacobs going to make more money. You could tag and trade Jacobs. Your other option is Jacobs just sits out. Because if I'm the Raiders, I would rather Jacobs miss the first 10 weeks of the season because he doesn't make any money during that time. I would rather the Raiders not have Jacobs the first 10 weeks. He comes back November 14th. You pay him, he would basically make it somewhere around like $5 million for the final games of the season. I'd rather you pay him that $5 million instead of him not going to another team for an entire year, and now maybe the Broncos, maybe the Chiefs, maybe another team has your star running back and you don't get anything for it. I would rather Jacob sit out than you just take away the franchise tag and then he can sit or go play anywhere. Sorry, saw the idea, had to talk about it. It makes absolutely no sense for the Raiders to take away his franchise tag. If you made it this far in the video, you're an absolute real one, man. Spam RO4L down in the comments right now, and I'll, you know what, Chuggs? If you see RO4Ls on the next video, we'll give some shout-outs next time we go live tomorrow here on the Raiders Report. All right, y'all, we're getting ready to wrap up today's show. We appreciate every single person that tuned in to today's show. And remember, Raiders-Niners preseason week 1.
Not a Madden sim.
Week 1 actual watch party.
A real game.
We will be doing a real-life game. We did just hit 500 likes. Shout out to all the real ones out there.
And
Buddy Bear, it's all good, man.
Before we get out, I'm going to give you till 5:30, so a minute.
Okay.
$200 super chat. I'm doing a boot.
A welcome back boot.
I want to get a little schwasty.
You want to get a little schwasty.
A $200 super chat.
Or if one person sends in a 100 and another guy sends in a 100.
Yes.
Or if 4 people send in 50.
200 total. I'm doing a boot.
For a Chuggs boot.
But
the Lions are signing Teddy Bridgewater.
If we don't get there in the next minute,
Teddy
we'll
Bridgewater to the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Interesting. Welcome back, boot from Girls Dad. What up, Scotland?
I'm trying.
Hey, man, it'll be interesting.
If not, we're going to make like babies and head out.
The Raiders and 49ers do practice, joint practice starting Thursday. So it's Thursday and Friday they have joint practice. And then we'll be back Sunday to battle our 49ers channel in a live super chat battle. It's a like battle. It's a sub battle. Everything this whole week, a battle against the 49ers.
F the whiners. F the whiners.
F them. Hey, it's all good, y'all. That's going to be the end of today's show. Jeremy, Chuggs, and I, we're going to see you tomorrow, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, is when we're going to start that live show. So from me, from Jeremy, Chuggs, it's been a while, but Chuggs, send them out.
We're going to make like a banana and split.